All right, really quick before we get started here, do not bully or harass anybody mentioned in this live stream. Don't bully or harass anybody in the chat or the comments. Not on the chat or the comments here, not the chat or the comments on their page. Okay, cool. Got it. Moving on. Really quick, just because I didn't say this earlier today and it got me in trouble. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might be otherwise infringing. I don't think it's usually an issue with Amberlynn Reid, but sometimes it happens. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this because she did not give us a warning, and I'm like 30 minutes behind. So let's see what Amberlynn is up to, okay? I just walked in the house and she was live.
Hello.
2 chokers today. Hey, she's actually talking when she hits the live button. That's cool. I mean, she's still killing time, but like that first 30 seconds always is. So that's all good.
How y'all doing?
She's doing better at this. I feel like she's getting better.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Hey, Captain Porkbeard.
Hi, Bree. Hello. Hi, Gay for Amberlynn. Sassy Jassy.
That's a cute name.
How are you guys doing? I'm in a weird mood today. I don't know how long that's going to carry on, but
that's okay. We're here for it.
Solo.
Let's do it.
I forgot to say when I was going to go live.
She is trying.
To post it, so I do.
Exactly, Captain Porkbeard. She is trying. I'm going to speed this up because I can't watch her at normal speed. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. To steal a phrase.
I apologize for that. My bra is like a loosey-goosey right now right here, and it's like super annoying. So I'm just going to hide it.
That happens.
You know?
Hey, I'm not wearing one, so I don't judge.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Michelle. We going to Fiji? Maybe. Y'all, what should I start naming?
She found another.
I'm having an actual hard time with that.
She found another cool place to visit. That's cool.
Oh, Lucy Goosey. Oh my God, I love that. Hi, Type. How are you? So tomorrow is my hair washing day. It's a little greasy moment. I do this a lot, so it gets super greasy up here really quickly. So just don't mind that. Hi, Natasha. I love the random names. They make me laugh because I have no idea what they mean. Are you talking about Lucy Goosey?
Well, I'm happy to provide.
People have been saying Lucy Goosey since I was like little. Are you saying you've never heard of that? I don't know. Oh, I want to mention, I wasn't going to mention it until like more people were on here, but like.
I've definitely heard Lucy Goosey since I was a kid. But I feel like it's gotten like a different connotation as I've gotten older, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it always had that.
In my video, a lot of people were like, oh my God, has Amberlynn been crying and like all this stuff. And yes, I was crying.
I didn't see the weigh-in video. I didn't watch it. I feel like I hate to say this, but I don't really care about her weight loss content. Like I care about her feeling better. And if weight loss is a part of that, like awesome, that's great. But like to me, her weight isn't why I watch her.
Before I made that video, it was a mental health day where I just sometimes like I'm happy like overall, but I still have mental illness. So it was just one of those days where I just felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders. I felt so lonely and just.
I've been there where it's just like all of a sudden I'll just be talking about like nothing and like all the tears just start coming or whatever. Also, a lot of times has to do with like your different medications and stuff too. So like, I know for me with the like one medication that I was on, I would just like cry at the drop of a hat, and people were like, "Oh my God, like you should do," like my friends, IRL friends, were like, "You should do reaction videos to," because it was like every time I watched like Jammy Dodgers videos, I would cry like happy tears, like, so, because like he's so supportive and like non-binary affirming and stuff. And so I always just felt like, I don't know, it would just literally, it would make me cry. So. Oh no, there was a comment there from Bunny Morrow and I can't see what the comment is. Ooh, when you're overstimulated or tired too. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let me see if I can pop over and see what the comment was from Bunny Morrow. See if I can pop over. Oh, gotcha. You're sick. Well, I'm hoping you're feeling better, Bunny Morrow.
Just very sad. So I was crying before, and I knew I had to film the weigh-in because I promised the weigh-in. And normally during like mental health days, I would just not film the weigh-in. I would let you guys know.
Hey, I'm glad that
Because
she
I've
kind of
canceled live
just
streams
like,
because of this. I would let you guys know, okay, I'm not gonna be able.
not to say that like you can always just like suck it up, but like sometimes there are days when like you can just suck it up and like you kind of got to like practice sucking it up sometimes, if that makes sense. Um, I feel like I'm like saying that like, oh, you just got to like pick yourself up by the bootstraps, and sometimes it's just not humanly possible. But I am glad that it was humanly possible that day and like she stuck to it, and like I'm kind of proud of her for that. I got to say.
Able to do it, but I promised to weigh in, and I want to try my hardest to stick to my word for you guys. So,
Good for her.
yeah,
I feel like she's doing a lot lately, like a lot, and I don't know if it's gonna be, like, too much for her. Like, that's really my main concern is that it's gonna be, like, too much, and then she's just gonna be like, "I'm not doing anything," or whatever. Not back to 100%, but feeling much better. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that you get back to 100%.
like the fact that you guys know me so well.
Also, your adorable kitty. If you missed the stream yesterday, I did pull up your adorable possessed kitty because, your kitty is adorable.
I knew I was crying
Your actual
beforehand
kitty
is like
cat
so crazy. And
that
when I
you
tell you
posted
I
on my
was crying
Discord.
literally a minute before I turned on the camera, that's what happened. But I sucked it up and I said I'm gonna do this weigh-in. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that because there was also like conspiracies about like why I was crying and all this stuff. I should just let you guys know it's just mental health problems is all it is. Oh my gosh, you're weighing last night. You've made so much incredible progress.
It's
Thank you so
understandable.
much. I appreciate that like a lot. Um, like I know there's people who are like, Amberlynn's gonna fail. She's gonna like hop off the weight loss train like she always does, and that's
I'm
fine. I
worried
totally
that she
understand why
will.
you would think that because that's what I've done so many times, and it's like I still have that in the back of my mind. Like, am I gonna fail? Am I actually gonna do this? And I think those are just like normal thoughts that I have.
Those are normal thoughts,
Because
in my
it's
opinion.
like I've tried to lose weight so many times, but it's also like I want to lose weight for different reasons now. And I feel like the reasons that I had before, as crazy as it sounds, just wasn't as important to me as the reasons that I have now. So I hope that makes sense. I think you
Sorry,
just
my
have to
desk
find
is
your
on there.
why to why you want to lose weight. And like once you figure that out, there's like no turning back because that's all you're gonna want to do is like lose.
Okay. I think that she's right about, like, that it is important, to like, find your why, but it's not like once you find it, like, boom, that's it. It's over. You never have to try again. Like, for me, um, some of you guys know I've lost, like, I'm gonna say, like, a significant amount of weight. It was, like, over 50 pounds. It wasn't, like, a huge amount, but, like, I still have to be like, "Okay, I'm gonna" like, wifey and I got takeaway the other night, and I was like, I really wanna get this freaking mac and cheese, but let's face it, I have already had, like, some junk food today, and, no, I should not eat that mac and cheese, so I'm not gonna get the mac and cheese, instead I got, like, a soup and salad, you know what I mean? But it's not like, "Oh, well, now that I've found my reason, I'm never gonna have to, like, work at it," you know? Captain Porkbear says, "I low-key feel like it's all for Vlogmas, but what not, but either way, she's trying." For Vlogmas and whatnot. Okay, sorry, it took me a second. Yes, I agree that it's, like, kind of building up to Vlogmas. Um, for those of you who aren't familiar, November and December are, like, the 2 huge advertising months for YouTube. So if you can, like, get like, people try and get monetized before, November, December, and that sort of thing. Um, but yeah, she is monetized, and she's gonna be bringing in the big bucks, and if she can bring in the big views, she can bring in the even bigger bucks. Your kitty cat's watching with you. Oh, that's adorable. Hi, Bunny Morrow's kitty.
Weight to reach that why. Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate that. Are you filling your eyebrows in now? They look darker. They look really nice that way. I have filled my eyebrows in for like a hot minute, but like I don't usually do like a lot to it. But yeah, I do my eyebrows a little bit. I personally don't like doing my eyebrows that much. I'm not good at it. I literally just call it a day. I don't have any like special technique.
She has darker hair too, so like that makes it a little bit easier. Some of you guys have seen when I'm like under bright lights and stuff, my eyebrows just like disappear, especially if I'm not wearing glasses. It's really a lot more noticeable. Um, but yeah, those of us who have like really light eyebrows and eyelashes. It's a little bit different. A little bit different. But it's okay. They look good. They look good. They look like sisters, which is a problem for me sometimes. They don't look they look more like cousins, you know. Buddy Morrow says I shave my eyebrows so I forget they exist sometimes. Fair enough. Fair enough. I have a friend who tattoos hers on because they are like she could tweeze like four hairs and they would be gone. But yeah, aren't they? I feel like eyebrows are like such interesting things, but I'm gonna get all like waxing philosophical about the eyebrow.
Yeah.
They're just weird. Like
I miss your
why
Wayne, but I'm glad to hear you're
this
making
patch of
progress. You
facial
deserve to be
hair?
healthy. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. It is very weird that like I'm almost in the 400s. Like it's a really neat feeling. And
Woohoo!
on my mirror, actually, I have because you can write on a mirror
So she's
with
getting close to
dry
400.
erase pens or whatever they're called, and it'll just like come off when you wipe it off.
Mhm.
So like I have a full length mirror in the
Just dry erase markers, like regular dry erase markers for a dry erase board. You can write on a mirror with them. Wipe it off.
living room. Maybe I can show you guys in a vlog or whatever. I have a list of things that I do every morning. Literally, I have the same routine. I wake up, go to the bathroom, weigh myself. Then on the mirror, I write what my weight was, how much more I have to go till I reach my goal. And then I
Seems
write
a
the things I
little
need to do
involved.
throughout the day. And then I just cross off as I go. And then I do the process again the next day. It's been helping a lot.
The whole redoing the math every day of like, this is how much I need to lose seems a little bit much to me. But hey. Captain Porkbeard says if I don't maintain my eyebrows, they become like Rock Lee from Naruto. Did I say that right? I'm not familiar with. Is that a? Dang it! I feel like I should know what this is. I feel like I recognize it from like when I did like comic book conventions and stuff, but I don't know who it is. Is it like a manga character? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know.
What was I even talking about?
I think somebody just left. I saw the viewer number just leave there. I think Captain Porkbeard was like, "That's it, I'm out." Oh, you said close enough. Okay, okay. Um, Becky would be ashamed that I don't know Naruto. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For those of you guys who are wondering about like the whole flag thing, just like a quick like 20-second rundown on this. There's a flag in the back of Becky's video. I did see it. I was like, it did like catch my eye, but I was like, I think that's like a band thing. Again, I don't know any of the like band stuff, so I'm sorry, but I did have to look it up. But okay, it's a manga anime character with really big eyebrows. Okay. Okay. Becky would shake her shame bell at me. So, yeah, so she had, I think it was typo negative that this flag is associated with. And I don't know if she got it at a concert or at like a typo negative, like some type of event, right? And apparently, since it has been associated with typo negative, so like not even like predating this, but since then, it has been basically taken by some people who are, I think like white supremacists or, I think like that was kind of the connotation that the flag has like since taken on, but like after being associated with typo negative, and like Becky did not like buy it with that connotation in mind or anything like that. It was all specifically like that she bought it like supporting her band, that it was one of her favorite bands, and then it has since had this connotation attached to it, and that's what she was like, okay, fine, like I'll take it down, I'll throw it away. I didn't know. Um and I do have to say that like hats off to her for being like, okay, I found out, I was told, and like it's okay, I'm getting rid of it. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Like I have to say, like I really appreciate that she was like, okay, she heard what people said, did some research on it herself, thought about it, and decided to take action. I have to say, like, I thought that was I have to congratulate her for that. That was if you guys like, messaged me and you were like, "Oh, actually this like symbol that you have in your backdrop that thought was associated with this one thing is actually associated with this other thing." Like, yeah, I would like go look it up and like see what I thought about it and if it like actually was, even if I didn't intend it that way, like yeah, I don't want to like offend people, right? And that was I think the way that Becky acted, that she was like, "Okay, I did not intend to offend people, and now that I'm being told that this is offensive, I'm going to take action." And I have to commend her for that. Yeah, exactly. Rude ass white supremacists taking away everything fun, and um, yeah, and then we can't enjoy it. Exactly. So yeah, Becky can't enjoy her flag anymore because of rude ass white supremacists. Yep, unfortunate.
What I'm just trying to say is I am
But that's
8.6
the
pounds
little
away from reaching 400 pounds. 400, 499.8. You know what I mean? And I'm just like really excited because like
from reaching the 400s. And I get that. I get that. It's like a big goal for her. I just, like was saying earlier, I think it's maybe not the most healthy thing to be like redoing that math every morning. And it's like 8.6 pounds, or I don't know how many, 8 point whatever pounds. But I mean, that's good. That's really close. But
I already noticed like I just feel so much better like mentally, physically, emotionally. It's just pretty amazing. I love it.
yeah, I did notice that. Like, I did kind of the yo-yo weight thing for a while, and I definitely, like, is one of the things that I always, like, try to keep in mind is, like, the way that I, like, feel so much better when I've, like, lost weight. It's like, "Oh, yeah, my toes are easier to reach. The hill is easier to walk up," and that sort of thing. Yeah, weighing yourself all the time is not good for you, for most people. There are some people who, like, it's good for them, but, exactly. I was just gonna all cats, no gluten, totally, hit the nail on the head. It could feed an eating disorder. So, yeah, could be a very bad thing.
It's sad that people have notifications on just a thumbs down your live streams. I've been enjoying your vlogs and content. Keep going strong. You got this. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that.
There are some people who are just gonna thumb down because she's still on members only. I got mixed feelings about that. I think her membership is, like, too freaking expensive for, like, what she's giving people, but at the same time, if it's working for her, then, like, maybe it's not too expensive. Who am I to say?
Yeah. Uh I guess I'm not like really understanding the thumbs down situations lately.
Also, if you have notifications on just to, like, thumbs down somebody, like, it's not gonna work for that long because eventually, like, the algorithm is just gonna, like, stop notifying you anyway.
It is a little confusing to me because like I don't
It's
understand like
weird.
what am I doing to like make you want to thumbs down the video, but I try not to focus on that as much. It's just like really weird. I don't know. Because in my opinion, I feel like a thumbs down, like YouTube has an option to say like I didn't
It's
really
e
care for this video, but it's like
exactly, Captain Porkbeard. It's her hustle and people pay for it. It's her hustle.
if you're continuously coming to my channel to thumbs me down, obviously you don't like my content, so like why are you watching? So it's like super like confusing. I don't get it. And I almost feel like it's also like a power trip where people want to see me like upset about it, but like I'm not. So you guys like aren't winning about that. But I went to the dermatologist today to get a mole checked out, and it took a lot for me to actually make the appointment because I have a lot of anxiety about going to the doctors, but you inspired me to. Sassy. Oh my god. I think I'm inspired by you now. Like I've been meaning to make a doctor's appointment.
I have to say, and I mean this in the most loving way, like, watching her cancer scare and all of that shit happen and stuff because she didn't go to the doctor really did not that I shouldn't call it a cancer scare. She went through cancer. For those of you who are watching this, she had cancer. She had surgery. She had a full hysterectomy. I don't want to belittle. Oops. I do not want to belittle everything that she went through. And I'm sorry that I said cancer scare. Her whole cancer journey is what I should have said. Um, it absolutely like a little bit scared me, a little bit put the fear of God in me, and not literally the fear of God, but you know what I mean. And it did like encourage me to go to the doctor. And if that's something good that came out of it, I guess. I still don't think that it's like worth, like her having had cancer and everything because it's I think she also wanted to like eventually have bio kids, so that's like maybe off the table for her because she has had a hysterectomy. So yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. People are just jerks. Captain Porkbeard says, um, I think the minute Katie Daisy premiered yesterday, there was a dislike. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that because yeah, people are just people just come on to like say mean stuff sometimes. Like that's just their whole like goal. That's their fun, enjoyable thing that they do.
And I haven't been because I know I need to
I don't know how it's enjoyable, but it is to them.
just get, like a regular checkup, and I haven't been doing that. Like,
Do
I
it.
understand, like,
If you're at home wondering if you should go to the doctor, the answer is probably yes.
the anxiety, like, even just to pick
Or even just like message your doctor. I know like for me, we have like my whole like the medical whatever here has like an app that I can like message my doctor on, message the nurse practitioner on. And that's really cool.
up the phone to dial the number is really, really intense. Like, I totally understand. So I'm so proud of you. And I
Ooh, I totally get that anxiety too, the like picking up the phone and yeah, my wife gets that too. My wife gets it as well. And we actually made well, I'm working on making an appointment, I should say. I sent a message to get like a call back and like we're both like that where it's like we will send a message to get a call back and like that is easier for us than actually making the call.
I hope the mole is just a mole, and I hope everything is okay. But I'm so proud of you because I know how that is. Trust me. I've missed the last couple lives. I'm so happy to catch this one. You look amazing, girl. Thank you, V. I appreciate that so much. Do you have plans to go to Virginia anytime soon? Nope. I think the thumbs down is because some of your fans have been hurt with how you've been treating us.
Bunny Mara says, "Joke's on you. I'm a hypochondriac." Okay. So maybe like message your doctor. You don't maybe necessarily need to go to your doctor, but maybe like message the doctor and then the doctor can like waylay your concern. Maybe. Hopefully. You crack me up though, Bunny Mara.
I would never treat, I hate saying fans, like, I feel like that's cringe when I say it. I would never treat like a supporter or a kind person
A viewer,
in
follower,
any sort of bad way.
subscriber.
So if I'm ever being like a
I love you guys. I love you, viewers, supporters, subscriber peoples. You're awesome. You're so cool. I love you.
bitch, or if I have attitude or I'm coming at you hot, it's obviously because no tea, no shade, but you like deserve it because you've obviously been leaving me mean comments or you're just saying horrible things in the chat or whatever.
Or she misinterpreted something that you said in the chat, or you were like sent a well-meaning comment that she like interpreted as being not well-meaning. Oh my god, Amberlynn. Ooh, you're kind of stepping in some shit here, but okay.
Whatever it may be. It's kind of a situation where it's like if the shoe fits. I've explained several times that when I am really mad and I say like certain people are sociopaths or whatever I say, it's not directed at the people who are kind to me.
Except for like a lot of times it is. Except for a lot of times that it is. And like your little face like that, oh my god, that kind of pissed me off. Sorry. I'm just gonna try and be positive, guys. I had some caffeine, so hopefully my caffeine will keep me very positive. She pissed me off though. That made me bad.
So if you have a guilty conscience and you think I'm like literally calling you out, then I think you need to figure out why do you think that I'm calling you out? So
Why are you being a bitch? Sorry. Sorry. I hate name calling. That was kind of bitchy there, Amberlynn. That was kind of bitchy. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, Bunny Moro said, do we have a name for ourselves? If not, we can be the Savage Minnows. You guys can be the Savage Minnows. I'm down. Yeah. Oh, Captain Porkbeard, you guys love me too. Thank you.
because I would never ever ever disrespect someone who respects me, and that's just like how anyone should go. Like respect those who respect you, and the people who don't respect you don't deserve your respect, and I will forever.
Do you guys want to be like Minnow Sparkles? I don't know. Now you've got me thinking about it. Okay, back to Amberlynn. I gotta focus.
Believe that. That's just the way that I see things. Are we going to see a Halloween party vlog situation with Becky and the crew? Probably not this Halloween, which is so sad for me because every Halloween, we didn't do it last year either. It's like so depressing. I like to throw away. Okay. I like to throw a Halloween party and I like make up games where people can win money. And honestly,
Okay, I don't do the like games where people make money. Okay, my neighbor dogs are outside being mean. Like the one is being mean to the other one. And I sorry, I'm getting distracted. We don't play games for money, but I do like having a Halloween party. And I used to have one every year. And my dog Macy, do you guys remember Macy? She would like freak out if people wore masks. So on the invitations, yes, I would actually do like old school invitations. And I would put no children between the ages of 18 months and 18 years. Because if they're younger than 18 months, like you can hang out and like I'm not gonna corrupt your baby. But if you're like older than that, I don't want to be like getting in trouble for swearing in front of your kids. And also no masks because my dog would freak out about masks every time. She'd be like, I don't know, like, and she wouldn't get like aggressive or anything like that, but she would like bark like 2 or 3 times and then she would just like go run in her room and hide. She's like, I don't know what the hell. So like, um, yeah, I had to, I had to tell people not to wear masks. Where people make money, isn't that gambling? Yeah, it is. It is. It is kind of like gambling, except for I think that it's more like almost like she's like buying her friends like attendance. Like, oh, if you come to my Halloween game, you can win money because you probably don't want to come otherwise. Oh, I just thought. Sorry, guys. I'm so professional. So professional. Yeah, masks take on a different meaning now. Yeah. Now it's like, please wear a mask. Please wear a mask. But back then, we were like, no, no mask. We have not done it the past couple years. Last year, we were gonna run around and like just like the opposite of trick or treating. We were just gonna run around and give people candy. We got one of those little like dinosaur thingies. Um, Wifey got sick actually like right before Halloween. It was a whole long thing, but I think we're gonna try it again this year. For those of you who haven't seen, that's my costume. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, Savage Swimmers? That sounds awesome. Okay, we're gonna have to think about it. I guess should we do like maybe we can do like a poll on the Discord or something. A confetti cannon that shoots Snickers, that would be the best. That would be the best. Yeah, I think the plan is to just get like candy and like give it out with a little thing to be like socially distant. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
I love it so much.
Oh,
But no, I don't think it's gonna be happening this year. It makes me really, really sad. Maybe a Christmas party moment could happen. Oh my god, I'll have to reach out to them and ask. Crazy for coffee. Welcome to Stream Queens. I always make sure to thumbs up your videos and try to engage so that you know some of us care for you. You're not alone, not just in your weight loss journey, but in life. You are loved. AJ, thank you so much.
aw,
She doesn't treat
sweet.
her fans badly because if they were fans, they wouldn't have said anything bad for her to respond negatively to. Lucy, perfect, perfect.
Captain Porkbeard said that a confetti cannon with candy hurts unless you like shoot it up in the air and then it's just like you catch it when it comes down. You don't have to shoot it at people. You shoot it up in the air and then it rains candy.
Me and my friends are eating Taco Bell and watching you. What's your go-to order at Taco Bell? Hello, friends, and hello, Taco Bell. Because let me tell you, that sounds so good. Okay, so when I go to Taco Bell, it's really weird. I have go-tos for every single fast food restaurant, but Taco Bell is the one where I don't.
Okay.
It's always something different. But there is
I love me some Taco Bell partly because I'm a vegetarian and you could basically get like sub beans instead of beef on like everything there. Which I don't have like a set Taco Bell order. I do love like a crunch wrap moment. Okay. I take it back. I actually said it. I like thought about it when I was saying it. And I did. I'm sorry that I said I regret it. I regret it. But I do the crunch wrap, I do nachos, and I do like the pintos and cheese sometimes. Those are my preferred orders. Better yet, get a real cannon and dress as a Revolutionary War hero. I mean, we could do that, but I feel like that could be really, really dangerous. They don't want to make the Crunchwrap the same way that they used to in your area? That sucks. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. $1 in the swear jar for the M word. I'm just gonna say the M word. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I said it. I was thinking about it as I said it. I was like, why did I say that? Why? Why?
There's like a little moment that I created one time. I don't know where it came from.
Oh my gosh, she said it.
Thing. I think it's called a Crunchwrap Supreme. I told them to take everything off of it, and what I wanted on there was black beans, cheese, rice, and potatoes. Sounds so weird, and I swear I wasn't binging when this happened. Like I thoroughly it was like a normal meal for me.
You really weren't?
Like, I don't know, because I don't really care for the tomatoes, the lettuce, the sour cream, the meat, like whatever. So
like all the things that are on a Crunchwrap. To be fair, I do love a Crunchwrap with, I think, black beans instead of beef. I had that recently. Oh, so good. So good. One second. I'm going to turn on more lights because the camera's flickering. Hopefully that helps. Yes. Yes. We need a swear jar for moment and situation type deal, which I'm just going to say the one time, so that we can mark the jar. That actually sounds kind of good, not gonna lie. Yeah, it did. It just sounded like not a Crunchwrap. What was it? I liked the potatoes. Like the potatoes was like, ooh, nice little addition there. Let's run it back.
I don't know, because I don't really care for the tomatoes, the lettuce, the sour cream. Like it was like a normal meal for me, but I just like, and I swear I wasn't binging when this happened. Like I thoroughly write everything off of it, and what I wanted on there was black beans, cheese, rice, and potatoes.
I mean, sounds good.
So weird, and I swear I wasn't binging when this happened. Like I thoroughly. It's actually really fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go with that. I also really like their nachos. Like I love a chip and dip it in some nacho cheese.
Usually their nachos come with like the tomatoes and the sour cream, but okay.
That sounds so good. Amber, I commented on your weigh-in about the No BS weight loss program. Did you see it? I'm doing it now.
Ooh, they have potatoes on their breakfast Crunchwrap. I've never done well, okay, actually take that back. I did do breakfast at Taco Bell not that long ago, but I just had like a cheesy bean and rice burrito. That's what I had.
It's really an incredible program.
It was good.
No, I did not see that comment, and I will have to look into it. And if it's working for you, that's amazing. I'm happy for you. Manipulation at its finest. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you think Karina Kaboom is a sociopath? No, I don't. Do an ugly Christmas sweater party. Oh my God, that'd be so fun. Or like have a Christmas party moment, but everyone has to, like I could buy a bunch of art supplies and everyone has to like make their own sweater, like ugly sweater. Oh my God.
Okay, so usually an ugly sweater contest, and I know this because we've had ugly sweater contests at our winter parties. Usually an ugly sweater contest is whoever can wear the ugliest sweater to the party wins the contest. Also, Savage Mama has this sweater that like wins every party. I think that it was like actually like a 2X plus size sweater at one point. But if you are familiar with like knit and like the way that it'll like change shape, like based on like gravity and stuff, it's actually like kind of like a mini dress for her. And I love it. She usually wins the ugly sweater contest with that one. I think she is trying to start beef with Karina Kaboom. I think she is because she thinks that it will like add to her views. Also, meanwhile, me and Math Pig are starting some beef with Holy Spatula. Holy Spackle. Sorry. I was like, I know I said that wrong, but we originally talked about this. Okay. Yeah. Holy Spackle. We're going to start some beef with her. It's not going to be real beef. Okay. So those of you who are watching on my stream will know that none of it is real, but we're going to start some beef to see if it creates drama. because I think that Holy Spackle might have stolen one of Math Pig's stuffed animals. At least this is what I heard about. This is what I heard. Okay. I bought an ugly sweater at Savers and found out that my grandmother has the same one as me, unironically. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. You can't tell her why you bought it either. Like, you cannot say. You cannot be like, oh, I got the same one for an ugly sweater contest. You just have to be like, same sweater. I love it. Yes. Yes. So I'm just saying that if there's stuffed animals involved, we get serious with that shit. Right. Right. Rescue the stuffed animal 2021. Yep. I'm going to have to get more details on it and I will report back. But I think that is what happened. So, yeah.
That sounds so
Some
fun.
beef.
Maybe do a Halloween live stream in costume. I don't think I'm dressing up this year. Like, things are so different this year.
I'm trying to think if I could do a live stream in my costume. Because the thing is that it has like one of those fans where like the fan has to blow, and I hope that it wouldn't be too loud. But depending on what mic, maybe if I use this mic, like my headphone mic, because it does better noise canceling, then we can maybe do it.
I don't really know.
I like the ideas that her viewers come up with
on Halloween. So
I mean, I love the ideas you guys come up with. But like her viewers come up with some decent ones.
Sweatshirts and then get some craft supplies. Yes. Oh my gosh, I didn't get this notice.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, all cats no gluten. I do replace beef with beans. So I think that we're going to start some beans instead of beef. Because I'm vegetarian. We got to start some beans instead of beef. I love it. Exactly. Well, oh, got to have leaf? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can start leaf with spackle and pig. I mean, pig would start it. But I think that I think we're going to start some beans instead. I like it. I like it.
Notification, you look beautiful. Thank you, love. I'm glad you could make it. Me and my friend actually, because he actually watches every single one of my live streams, and we were talking about like the people that we remember from the live stream, like our favorites, if you will. And you were mentioned, so I want to let you know that. So hello, I'm glad that you made it. I love all of my stream queens, okay? But there's just a few that like hit home for me, or just that I remember the most, obviously. And that's
why I get that. Like there's you guys, like there's ones of you guys that I remember more than others. And like, yeah, you try not to pick favorites, but then like there's also ones that like, some of you guys are special.
I like when some of you like just continuously come back. I feel like we're literally becoming friends, and I really love that so much.
I wonder how many like regular subscribers that she would get like to be chatting with if she did open it up, but at the same time like there would be so many freaking haters that she wouldn't really be able to like talk to anybody if she didn't do members only. So I get it. I just wish it was a little bit not as expensive, because I know that there are I have a friend who pays for Stream Queens and she gives me updates, and I know that I'm not the only one that she gives updates to. And it's almost like there's a few of us who like we have a little circle where we get our members only updates. But yeah, I just feel like if it was like $4 or whatever, there would be a lot more people. But maybe the offset of that is that you get a lot more trolls. So yeah. Which one is your favorite? You can tell me the truth. It's me. I won't say.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Amber. How's your day so far? Your skin is glowing. Oh, thanks. My day has been actually really good. I got some new decor. So I show a bit of that in the upcoming vlog that's going up on Sunday. I have been honestly loving vlogging. I'm not going to lie. At first it was rough. Good. And now that I'm on my, it's been like a month now. I'm like, okay, I think I love vlogging again. So it's been fun, especially because you guys have been enjoying.
I think she did used to enjoy it. It did seem like from the start that like when she first started her channel, when she first started her channel, she did seem to like do it because she freaking enjoyed it. And she was like, "Oh, I'm like holding myself accountable," but like really, she was doing it because she enjoyed it. And like that's okay. Like that's cool. And she started gaining some traction and she liked the attention and like that's okay. That's totally fine.
The vlogs, which make me really happy. So, Amber, I sent you before and
Yes,
after
we
pics
do
of my
love
300-pound
vlog
weight loss and way too many messages of support. Could you take a
a
moment type
vlog
deal and
queen.
look? A moment type deal. Okay, I love that. Yes. Did you send it on Instagram? If so, do you mind sharing your username on here so I know where to?
She doesn't freaking read her messages. You guys, I have sent her so many messages being like, "Hey, um, if you want, I can show you how to like set up like StreamYard so that you can like bring on guests and stuff like that." I've said, "Hey, I can tell you how to like add, stuff to your overlay where you can have like a little frame around you or text over the top or um all that kind of fun stuff." And she just like never responds. And I've also sent her like supportive messages on her Instagram, on her back when she had my Fitness Pal messaging. I've sent her like several messages. She just doesn't respond to messages. And like it's okay. I understand she's overwhelmed with messages, but somebody being like, "Oh, can you respond to my 3 messages?" I doubt that she's like gonna go check it now.
To look.
Maybe I need to get like a Stream Queens membership and actually say it in the chat, like, "Hey, go check your messages." And then she would read my messages, but I kind of fucking doubt it.
How are things going with your new boo?
Hey,
Unfortunately,
Pammy.
I don't have a new boo. I don't have a boo at all. That was a joke. I just put new boo. Like, I don't know what to name my live streams. Like, I literally don't.
We do have a nose ring on the same side. I think she changes hers more often than I do. I realized that we were talking about this the other day. I have not changed mine. I keep like it's black and so it's kind of neutral and it just matches everything. And I have had mine in for like 5 or 6 years that I haven't changed it. But yes, we do have both got the nose ring. We both also love hoop earrings. You guys never see me wearing earrings because I have these guys on all the time. But yes, we both also love hoop earrings. And we both have insanely long hair also. You guys just see this is the back, but the top of mine, actually, this lovely top knot goes all the way down to my bootay. But not for long. So I'm gonna chop it.
Don't. But I am 100% single, ready to mingle. I'm always ready to mingle. Like, what's wrong with me? I need help.
Do you guys think she really is single?
None of my friends
She might
live
actually
in
be
my
single
city,
this
so I never
time.
have plans for Halloween. I just watch movies by myself. Girl,
I think she might actually be single this time.
that's okay
We'll
too.
see.
I mean, I can understand why that's kind of sad. Like, I feel like I'm really not going to do anything this Halloween, and low-key makes me sad. But watch a good movie, you know. Do you pass out candy? Like, where I live, no kids live here, so I don't.
Hi, Emma Rose. Yes, there were 2 that I used. MyFitnessPal was one, and then there's another one that I kind of used a little bit more. But I actually started using MyFitnessPal more because of Amberlynn. Yeah.
I don't even get to pass out candy. Like, that kind of sucks. Amber, why is it that you think people should forgive you for things you've done in the past, but you can't do the same for your supporters? Oh, I 1,000,000%. I literally forgive everybody, and that's like a bad trait that I have. I let people walk all over
Do
me,
you?
but I can't tell you how many people have reached out to me and apologized for something they've said in a comment or whatever it may be, and I always accept their apology. So I don't really know what that means. Heard
That like you kind of seem to like hold shit against people. Like I kind of get what they're saying. Kind of get what they're saying. But also I do think it's funny that Young Dumb Honey Bun like just had to send her a couple of messages and then she was like, "Oh, okay, all's forgiven." But like Young Dumb Honey Bun is kind of like I feel like one of the more shameless reaction channels. I don't know.
Happier Than Ever because of you, it dedicating to your ex. Happier Than Ever is an amazing song. All of Billie Eilish is amazing. I've been watching you for years, but needed to make this new YouTube and a new Instagram and everything because your haters bullied me to tears. I had to delete everything. Oh, that makes me so sad. I am so sorry.
Oh my gosh, that's awful. That is awful. You know, I did notice like there were a couple of comments that I put on her community post that were like not like like um not necessarily like against her, right? This is when she was like changing up her schedule. People were like, "Oh, you keep changing up your schedule," and I was like, "Actually, did you know that there was a members only post where she asked about what times that people would work well for people?" And this is like actually her response to that, and like people did like really freaking hate on me and shit too, and I was just like, okay, like she does get just like straight up a lot of hate, straight up a lot of hate. Um, yes, the chat is full of animals. I love it. I love it. The cats and the bunnies and the poodles. Love it. You think there's beans going on behind the scene? There might be. I think that there is. That might have been like what the tears were related to as well. But again, she did say that it was related to her mental health, so I don't want to speculate on that. But yeah, I think that there might be like some trouble in paradise. I think that she has maybe been actually on her own in that condo for the first time in a while. Whether or not oh, there's two moons too. Oh gosh. Didn't even realize. Um but yeah, I think that she was alone by herself. Whether or not that means that they like actually broke it up or like if wifey was like, "All right, like I got to go take care of some stuff like back home or whatever." I don't know, but I do feel like there is maybe some trouble in paradise. Aw, hi kitty cat. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. I love that I have a cat audience. I love it.
That happened. Mm, that makes me like really, really upset. Like that's bullied you to tears. I hate people. I literally hate people.
I've not been bullied to tears for supporting her, but I could see where people do that. And I don't like that's not cool. That's not cool.
Ugh. It's like there's times where I'm like, I hate every single person on this planet. I hate people. I hate people. And then there's other times where I'm just like, oh, people are so good. People are so kind. Like,
I generally believe that like people are like relatively neutral and they will like do the right thing if it's like easy and depending on their feels, they'll usually do the right thing otherwise. Sorry.
there's never like in between. It's always like people are
But like seriously, I feel like it just depends on like the input that day sometimes, you know? It just yeah. But it just like depends on like what's going and sometimes it's like I'm like, wow, that person like really is acting like a shithead. But like maybe there was like some really terrible shit that just happened to them. Like you don't know. So I just try to be understanding. Yeah, exactly. Funny Mora said, some days I'm done with the world and other days I'm Mother Teresa. Exactly. Exactly. I think we're all like that. Yeah. It is a very pretty name, Amarose. I did not know that it means beautiful in Egyptian. That's really cool.
either good or bad. Like, I don't know. Um, you should get with a creator that makes jewelry and collab up those Amberlynn chokers. LOL. I'm so glad you're getting your groove back. I know. I really like, I want to do things because I really, okay.
If she did chokers like that were that style, you guys remember the style? I remember like back in the 90s when it was like all the rage. And we would do like the choker and the bracelet and the ring and the like it was like a whole thing, right? If she made like a large size where it wasn't like all like super stretched out like that because it's supposed to be like even loops, but it looks like stretched out loops on her neck. So yeah, I feel like she could do something like that or like a little pendant on it or something like that. She absolutely could.
I want to make a guided journal. I love me a guided journal. I love writing. I love questions, and I want to combine the two together. And I know there's also a lot of people who also enjoy those things because I get messages and I see comments and stuff. People enjoy that type of stuff. And like
I wrote a 12-month guided journal. Some of you guys have actually probably seen it, and some of you guys might actually have copies of it, but I have often thought about like redoing that project and like printing it, binding it and everything myself. It's a lot to think about. It's a
I've
lot.
already started working on this. And
Okay.
it's like, is that something that you guys would be interested in? And if it is, then I
I
can
think
take
a
the
lot of
step
people would
to
be.
reach. Oh, I knew she was gonna bark. Baby
Did somebody come in the door?
girl. It's because someone walked by. Hey, come here. You're such a good girl. You need to be barking at strangers. I knew she was gonna bark.
I feel like it was somebody that she knows the way that she said strangers like that. See, here's the thing about Amberlynn is that like she is so dishonest about like little petty things that it makes me freaking doubt about the like the validity of like the little shit that she says. The little bitty shit that she says. Oh, Pammy is looking for a link to the Discord. Let me see if I can make that happen really quick. We're so professional here, guys. Here we go. I did it. Okay, I don't know how professional that was, but I think I got it on there. There is a pets tab where you can share pictures there, or if you got pictures that are not pet related, you can also post those in the picture shareable tab. But sometimes I'll show those too. They're fun.
But I don't know if that's something you guys are interested in. Like, and I also want to publish some poems. I want to make some merch. Like, I just feel like there's so many things that I want to do that I know that I.
You could do the poems in the guided journal. Like make that, like if you can use that to like come up with 200 pages. Also, you don't have to have like 365 pages for like a guided journal, right? You could have like, here's your one prompt a month. And then like, here's 30 pages after that or whatever. Like it doesn't have to be, I like that idea for her because it's not like, she's not going to be required to give like 200 pages of text because I don't think that she can do 200 pages of text. You know what I'm saying?
I can do. So it's like, I don't know. I've been working on this guided journal for years, and it's like I just feel like, okay, would people actually buy this? I don't know.
Yeah, they would.
Weird,
they would.
I think that's where I question myself a lot because I have a merch idea. I literally have it pulled up on my laptop. I have the freaking shirt made, and I just look at it and I'm like, I would wear it, but with other people. You know, that's like I just am constantly doubting myself.
Girl, it takes like 5 clicks. If you already have the design, it takes like 5 clicks. Oh my gosh. Send me the design. I will fucking post it for you. No, I would need her info, like to do like, have it sent over, like the merch and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like get the account and everything set up. But, oh my gosh, girl, like ask somebody. It's like 5 clicks.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I enjoy watching your vlogs. It makes me feel like we get to peek into your daily without you having to deal with haters. Yeah, I could see that.
I can see where people like
before.
that.
I have in the past. Years ago. This was back.
No, you did forget, like you did just a couple weeks ago when you were like, oh, I'm by myself in my house and that thing keeps on beeping and it just like stops beeping, not when you touched it. Like, no, you have lied to us so many freaking times. And that's what I was saying earlier about like the little lies makes us like we don't believe anything now.
In the beginning of my relationship with Destiny. So
you haven't lied since then?
6 years ago, I did
bullshit.
I never flat out like told like a horrendous lie. I would never do that. But
the way that she said that makes me fucking doubt it. I hate that. I hate that it like the way that she said it, I'm like, okay, but now I think maybe you would tell a horrendous lie. I didn't before. But now I think you might.
There were lies that I did. It was like, I was telling you guys I was losing weight when I wasn't. I was protecting myself from like hate and backlash.
I kind of get that. I remember like the whole like when Charlie Gold was like, do your way up, like all of that shit. I understand like lying about it. Like then like we'll call it a white lie. I don't really like the term white lie, but we've talked about that before. But like the fact that you just like lie about little like nonsensical, like unimportant shit. Like that's the thing. That's the thing. Is not like, oh, that you like lie about like stuff that, you know what I'm saying? Like the other day when somebody said something about like, oh, we love a vaccinated queen. And she's like, yep, I've had both my jabs. And then like flips her hair. And I'm like, have you actually had both your jabs though? Like the way that you said that makes me freaking doubt it. You get what I'm saying, right? It's just like, at this point, it's like tiny little, like inconsequential shit, but like.
And it was over 6 years ago. I regret it. That's not what I do now at all. And it's like people keep holding me to like the person I was years ago. And it's like people do change. So it's just like frustrating that.
No, people do change. But like when you keep fucking lying over and over and over again about little fucking shit, like we don't fucking believe you about anything. Sorry, I hate to say it, but we're at the point where we don't believe you about any fucking thing that you say. Sorry, Amberlynn. Sorry. You lied about too many little fucking things. And you know it. You know it.
people can't get over the past.
We could get over the past if you would stop repeating the fucking behavior. But also then like people will probably stop watching, so who knows?
My husband said I could be your new boo. I told him I think you're beautiful. Oh, I love that. So you guys are gonna have
no, Buddy Morrow. It's just like Buddy Morrow asked, wait, is white lie not a good term to say anymore? No, it's just something that like for me, it's like, but it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's not like that's like a term that's offensive or anything like that. I don't think. But it's like me and my wife have like talked about it before where it's like we call it a white lie, but it's like it's still a lie. I don't know. Also my wife is for those of you who don't know, my wife is trans. She's on HRT. She's been on HRT for like a few months now. And this is like one of those things that I feel like as her testosterone levels are dropping, like I don't like tell like white lies anymore. Like I don't hide stuff from her anymore. And it's really weird because like before there was stuff where it's like, I can't tell her that because she might get upset. But now it's like, yeah, I think that she'll get over it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird that there's a difference with that, like as she's been on HRT. But yes, it's with what Pammy Poodle says. It kind of trivializes / justifies lying. Yeah. I don't like white lies, but I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with like people using that term or anything like that. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I just saw this pause that I did on Amberlynn's face. Should we save that for the thumbnail, guys? Oh my gosh, it's good. It's good. I can't even do it.
Open marriage. I love that. It would be so fun for us supporters to send Amber Christmas ornaments,
Mhm.
either made or store bought.
Does she say ornaments? Ornaments? They're ornaments.
Then Amber can have a Christmas tree decorating vlog with our ornaments we sent her. That is such a cute idea.
She did.
I
She
love
did
that.
say
Speaking
ornament.
of sending me stuff, I love letters. Love me a letter. So I actually have my PO box in the description this time. I'm pretty sure it's there. I really hope that it is. So if you guys want to send,
You can save that shit so that it's always there every freaking time. The stuff where it says like support the stream from there down, I don't type that shit in every time. It just pops up. It autofills every time. I just put the shit above it. Good girl, Amberlynn.
send me a letter down below. I'm obsessed. I'm literally obsessed with letters. So yes. I always plan.
Buddy Morrow, $1 in the swear jar. $1 in the swear jar for that comment. I like it. She just hands over the $1 along with it.
Plan to hand out candy, but kids never show up. That's happened to me too. And I'm just like, okay, so now what do I do with all this candy? I usually end up binging on it. Let's be real. This is random, but I want
That I feel like is so common though. Like even for people who don't have an eating disorder, it's like you end up at the end of the night, you're like, I have all this candy. I'm gonna eat it. I'm just gonna eat it. Also, I was over at my mother-in-law's the other night, and my wife was like, Ma, you can't leave this candy out, okay? I'm not gonna say what she said because it might be triggering to people with like addiction issues, but she was like, basically, she was like, I'm an addict. And I was like, oh my gosh, you are hilarious. But yes, that's kind of how we are sometimes.
my dogs to meet Twinkie. They're gonna freak out. Oh my god, that'd be so cute. Twinkie would definitely sniff their butts, just saying. You said you didn't have Karina Kaboom blocked on anything,
That's okay. That's what doggies do. That's okay.
but you blocked her on YouTube and never gave back the money for the membership. Also, she doesn't have social media, so she can't reach out. Okay. Let me start from the beginning here. You said you didn't have Karina Kaboom blocked on anything, but you blocked her on YouTube.
I did not realize that Creative Kaboom doesn't have other social media, but that does make sense. Like those of you who are chatting with me on YouTube, like I expect you to be on YouTube, and like that's cool if you guys are also on Twitch, but like and vice versa. But like, yeah, like I'm not gonna expect you guys to like reach out to me on Twitter or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, she's a
Also, you said I don't have her blocked on anything, but you had her blocked on the platform that you were discussing at the time. That's kind of funny. That's kind of ironic. Let's see how she's gonna like defend this.
1000% blocked on YouTube. When I said anything, I thought the person was talking about other social medias like Instagram, Snapchat, etc. That's when I said I don't have her blocked on anything. I don't follow her life. I don't even know if she has these social medias, whatever it may be. So that is what I was talking about. I have been very.
So you weren't talking about the platform that you were talking to her on, but you were just assuming that she has all these other that she uses all these other platforms. Girl, I'm sorry. I don't believe it. Amaro says, I've been having chocolate cravings. So I bought Halloween candy, but I haven't touched it yet. Good job. I don't think she really is going to Fiji. I think she's just like making up names for her live streams. That's okay, I guess. I wish that they actually had like some basis in reality. Hello, Leah Harris. Welcome. But yeah, I don't think she's actually going to Fiji. Which I guess is a good thing. Like there's a panini on, so you know.
Very open about blocking her on YouTube, and I will not refund her, because if you're gonna be an asshole and pay for the membership, then that's on you. Like no, like I was about to say no tea, no shade, but I feel like I say that too often. But if you're
so why not just like hide her from the channel? Also, the only benefit to having like a paid membership is that you're able. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. That was a terrible response, Amberlynn. Sorry. That was a terrible response. That was absolutely bitchy as hell.
If you're gonna be an asshole, then I'm gonna like block you if I don't want you as a member. Like,
okay, well, if you're gonna be a bitch, then we're gonna fucking call you out on it. So that it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Like I have that choice. So
I did not know she was gonna say that. I mean, I guess I did know she was gonna say that, but
it's definitely.
Let's be real. Let's be real, girl.
Let's see.
No tea, no shade.
I think it will help to clear the wifey narrative once and for all and put it behind you. At this point, I feel like people just keep speculating about it for the sake of it. Yeah, that whole thing has been an absolute mess. I personally hate everything that happened regarding that whole thing, and I do not want to talk about it. Like, the fact that people are so crazy and they continue to think that I'm still in a relationship with this person is frustrating, because it's not true. I am very much single, and I do have friends over.
Oh, so we were right about the person. She has admitted, you guys. I think that is, like, let's go ahead and mark this on our calendar. She has admitted that was the person. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leah. Ayler should have a 5-gallon bucket she puts $1 in every time she says situation, or it is what it is, or moment. Exactly. We have a swear jar. We started a swear jar earlier. If you say moment or situation type deal, you have to put $1 in the swear jar, but it's just a figurative dollar. It doesn't actually cost you anything. You just have to like type the emoji in the chat. But yeah, hers would fill up really quick, and then she would have money to go to Fiji.
So when you see a shadow, or you see someone's foot, or you hear someone breathing next to me, you know, I'm not by myself 24/7. That would be, I feel like I would go crazy.
But then why did you say I'm here by myself? And then the freaking smoke detector quit beeping. Like, that's the thing, is it's like the little fucking lies. And then you say later on, oh, well, I didn't say that. But you did say that. You said that you were there by yourself when you weren't there by yourself. You say, nobody is here, guys. Sorry, I keep bumping the mic. You say, nobody is here, guys, but there was somebody there. It's like I said, it's just these little inconsequential lies, but they just keep freaking adding up. And like, it leads us to be like, you know what? We don't fucking believe you. And that person that people freaking did dig up from your little Easter eggs that you put in. Yeah, that really was her. I'm not going to say her name. She doesn't want to be out there publicly, obviously. But like, that's why you don't put in those little Easter eggs and shit and like the titles and stuff. Yeah. Leah said she wouldn't have money to go to Fiji. Her income is dipped in that. That's why she's doing vlogs again. Yeah, probably. Especially with Vlogmas coming up. Gotta get it in, get it in.
Crazy. And when I do get into another relationship, I'm going to be very hush-hush about it. Obviously, I'll probably mention it just for the sake of like, I'm not, okay.
Why can't you just be like a normal YouTuber and be like, yeah, I'm dating somebody. They don't want to be seen on camera. Like, that's it. And then like say, okay, for instance, so before wifey and I like came out, like when we discussed, I was like, I want to put you like in my end credits and everything, and like we discussed that like people were gonna figure it out. So go figure it out, right? And some of you guys have figured it out, and like, cool. Hats off to you. That's cool. But like before that, when I just referred to her as wifey, which I still just refer to her as wifey because like you guys know that, but like you guys, Pammy Poodle, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. um, but like I did not say any identifying information about her, and like you guys were not able to like figure out who she was until I said, okay, we're gonna release information where people can figure that out. And we were both okay with it and we discussed it. Which is kind of funny because that is around the same time that you guys started like harassing Sinister Porpoise, and I was like, that's not my wife. I think that some of you guys thought that that was my wife. That's not my wife. That's not her name. My wife is in my credits, my beginning credits and my end credits. But yeah, like before we did that, we discussed it, and like you can say I'm in a relationship with somebody without like releasing their information, without putting their freaking middle name up as like a title, and then when people say it, say what is the title about? Say, oh, it's somebody's middle name. Like, yeah. Just say you can talk about your personal life without releasing information about your personal life. Yeah, I don't understand it either. I don't understand it. Yes, Pammy, I am going to need at least 8 money emojis. Depending on where you are, they can either be dollar emojis or I will also accept pound emojis or euro emojis. But yes, I'm going to need 8 of those. To help pay for that comment up there. Because that's what you owe the swear jar. SP has never even mentioned a relationship. Sinister Porpoise, yeah. I think this is from a couple of things that she has said, I realized that her and my wife have some interesting parallels. And I think that like people are like, oh, Savage Minnow said this about her spouse. And this is a trans woman who also has those things. You know what I mean? And they were like, this has to be her. Or they thought that we were somehow related. So yeah. My beef with Amber is with Amber as a person, who she dates, what she eats. None of it has anything to do with her actions. Exactly. Thank you, Pammy Poodle. I will put those in the swear jar. I appreciate that. Pork Beard is saying that there are other forms of payment that are acceptable. Yes. I'll put this up really quick. These are all acceptable forms of payment for the swear jar. Okay. Oh, you thought figurative magic was footing the bill? Nope. You got to put those emojis in the chat. I need those emojis in the chat. Oh, yes. Also acceptable. Pork Beard. I love it. I love it. Yes. Apparently, Sinister Porpoise is just my second spouse now. No, she's not. She's great. She's a lovely person. She does wonderful videos. I was checking out one of her streams the other day. I feel like I learned a lot about programming. But yeah, we're not the same person and we're not married to each other. The swear jar will accept money that you've drawn in crayon so long as it is submitted through the Discord. It cannot be submitted in the chat. Yeah, exactly, Pammy Poodle. Yeah, next time we might have to put it on credit. So we don't want to get that far. We don't want to get that far. I do not. I did hear that she had said that about that Trisha is a loved and good YouTuber. She has not mentioned them in this stream. But yeah, I do think that that is interesting. One of the most hated YouTubers, Trisha Paytas, she was like, they're just loved by everyone. Like, no, they aren't. No, they are not. They get a lot of freaking hate mail as well. Yeah. I'm not saying that like I don't know the ratios on those, but I feel like you guys are similar. Like Amberlynn and Trisha are similar. They both get a lot of hate. But yeah, it is interesting that Amberlynn was like, "Oh, they just get love." Like, no, Trisha Paytas gets a lot of hate. Oh, um, I see a lot of people misgendering Trisha using their old pronouns. I My understanding is that Trisha isn't like necessarily offended by that, but I know like there are people that it is really triggering for them. So yeah, I do try to use their proper pronouns. I might slip up. If I slip up, you guys are more than welcome to call me out on it. I know I have in past videos, but yeah, I do try to stick to their preferred pronouns, which are they. I just submitted a cat pic on Discord though. And oh, I don't know if your kitty cat if she's worth 1,000,000 of them. But you might get credit for one or two. I see that you paid the tip jar there though. So the swear jar. We're gonna call it the swear jar. I like it that it's the swear jar. She misgenders them every time she brings them up. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Yes. Yes. I think but here's my thing. So those of you who are watching on Twitch, if you can't read it, Leah said, I think that most people are rather forgiving with it because Trish has been known to make things up like DID for attention. Um, yes, but when they came out as non-binary, like, and I remember that there was like a whole thing before that and everything. It's just, I feel like saying, oh, that they went through like this phase where they were, making shit up and blah, blah, blah. It's dismissive of like everyone who comes out and says, hey, like my preferred pronouns are they. Um, and I try to be like forgiving of like everyone. And I try to like see when people are like trying to make progress and like that as a positive thing. And like to me, the only thing is like when you're like putting somebody down and you're intentionally putting them down, or you're like intentionally using their wrong pronouns and somebody corrects you and you're like, I'm not even gonna bother. Right? Like that bothers me. But I do think that Trisha has been around now at this point long enough where it's like, if you don't know that their pronouns are they, them, you probably should. And if maybe like a little reminder, like a gentle reminder, but if you get a gentle reminder and you keep misgendering them, or I know like Demi Lovato also uses they, them pronouns. To me, it's like once you've been reminded. I remember there was a comment that I made a while back, and I think it was either Demi Lovato or Trisha Paytas. I know that it was like a well-known person who had previously used she, her pronouns and had started to use they, them pronouns. And I did not even realize in the comment that I made that I said like she or her, I can't remember. And somebody was like, hey. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And it was even about like, not misgendering people. So like, yes, there are times when people like friggin' slip up. But I do think that it's important to just like try to do better. You know what I'm saying? I understand that we don't have a cat-based currency system. Exactly. Exactly. Bunny Morrow posted crayon money in the Discord. I love it. Trisha doesn't seem to get mean-spirited towards their audience. I agree. Yeah, they're very good about it. Or if they do, they apologize. Amberlynn has an adversarial relationship with her audience and never admits fault. Yes. Yes. Nail on the head there, Pammy. Demi was more recent, so you would guess that. Yeah, it might have been. I I feel like it was Demi that I was talking about. And yeah, I just like slipped up and said the wrong pronoun. I also just wrote that whole thing with the wrong pronouns at first. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. It happens. And then you're like, oh, okay. I'll go back and fix it. Or sometimes it's like on live and you're like, oh, sorry, asterisk. You know? Yeah. Trisha will also apologize, but they will take it back 2 days later. That's true. That's true. Well, and I feel like that is one of like the parallels that I see between Amberlynn and Trisha is like they both have like some like mental health issues. Trisha, I feel like they're a little bit better about like taking accountability for that, but maybe not always with the follow through. You know, I feel like there's some parallels. There are some parallels. That was when I was like telling my mom about like the whole frenemies thing, and I was like, yeah, so this person that like they've had all this like issues with like their mental health in the past, and then this person that is, you know, their future brother-in-law that they're gonna start a podcast with them. Mine was like, wait, the Trisha person? My mom's like, and I was like, yeah, you can see where this is going. My mom is smart. She like saw down the road. She was like, I can see it coming. Amberlynn is just small time compared to them. Yeah. Compared to Trisha. I can see that. Is it really International Pronoun Day? Are you kidding me, all cats? Are we just making it International Pronoun Day on my stream? Because like that's fine. We can make it that. Bunny, that sounds about right. People do love a retention arc, though. Oh, is it a retention or a redemption arc? So as long as Trisha tries, people will want to give them another chance. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But see, I feel like that way with Amberlynn too, that it's like, I read it and I knew it and I knew that there was an asterisk coming, Pammy. You're good. You're good. But I feel like that way with Amberlynn too, that it's like, I just keep wanting to like give her another chance and be like, come on, you're so close to getting it together. You're so close to getting it together. But it was, oh my God, but it was a real thing. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Thank you all, cats. That is so cool. I love that it's a real thing. I love it. I love it. Porkbeard mentioned it too. I can put it up on the pin message when Porkbeard says it on Twitch. Can confirm. Is International Pronouns Day. I think it was actually yesterday. It doesn't matter. I love it. It's awesome. Happy belated International Pronouns Day, everyone. And to you, person that is watching right now, that does not like to use gendered pronouns, but people call you gendered pronouns, but you don't say anything about it and you just like brush it off. My heart goes out to you. I know. A lot of times there's just like no pronouns that match. And it's okay. It's okay because there's people who love you regardless of your pronouns, regardless of your gender expression. Like there are the people who are just going to love you no matter what, because you are the awesome person that you are. And that is who they love. So just say, wanted to throw that out there. Buddy Morris said my pronouns are, I'm sorry, I just work here. I mean, it's fair. It's so wild that they just made all that content and no one ever really held it against them. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like there was a lot of things until they did hold it all against them though. Like I said, I think that she does, there, I did it. I think that they do get a lot of backlash. They didn't when they first started getting popular, right? But lately, especially, now they get a lot of hate. A lot of hate. Yes. Yes, and people who are still figuring it out valid, you are valid too. Or people who are still figuring it out, you are valid too. Sorry. I can't always do the talkies. International Pronouns Week. Yes, we just made it a thing. I love it. We are making it a thing right now. Right now, Porkbeard. We have declared it, and it is. Yay. Okay. Back to Amberlynn. We're not even like halfway through this, guys.
This is gonna sound so bad. I'm not tooting my horn, but like I do get a lot of messages of people like, "Hey, I'll take you on a date," or this and that, blah blah.
Okay,
so if I get
cool.
into a relationship, I want to make it known because like I don't want
So
people to be messaging me those things. So
the people stop messaging you.
anyways,
Okay, that's fair.
what does Karina Kaboom not having social media have to do with Amber? Who knows?
The fact that she was like, "Oh, I don't have her blocked," but like, you do have her blocked on like the one social media that she does have. That's what it has to do with that.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love Guided Journal. I'm currently working on Standard of Grace by Emily Liu, liking it so far. I've actually heard of that, but isn't it very like religious? I'm not really into like.
We do need a day for people that can't be out, but it has to be like a secret day, and we have to have like a secret signal. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we are the skeptics. We still want to see her succeed. Yeah. I was talking to Math Pig the other day, and I was like, I have like 3 levels. Like, I really like you. I get along just fine with you. And the I hope you heal, but over there. Okay. And yeah, this is sometimes she like makes it onto my I hope you heal, but over there list. But yes. Okay. You covered it with crayon money. Good. I love it. I love it. Yes. Yeah, she oops. There, I almost did it. Yes, they did say some stuff that was pretty anti-Semitic in the past. Yes. Ooh, I like skeptical minnows. I like skeptical minnows. Savage skeptics? Hmm. Hmm. All right. I'm going to have to do a poll at some point. ALR needs a Rainbow Bridge book like you get for kids between middle school grades. Maybe that would help her vocabulary. You know, that's not a bad idea. That's really not. Um, some of you guys know, I recently had a concussion and I had a traumatic brain injury when I was back in my 20s. And like I could use something like that lately. My vocabulary is really slipping. So, yeah. Yes, both of those are good. Baby fish are called fry, and you guys could be the savage fry. I love that. That one might be my favorite so far. You guys have all come up with really good ones. Skeptical savage swimmers, skeptical savage fries. But I think it's just fry is the plural, right? These are all so good. They're all so good.
Like religious type of stuff. That it's just not my judge or whatever people say. But yes, I want to make a. I just don't know how to do these things. I need to do more like research of like, okay, once I have all the questions thought of, what's next? What is the next step? I need to figure that out. Some people on board with the idea. I'm so down. Then when Amber is ever feeling down or alone, she can see all our ornaments and remember she has strangers that care and support about her. You're so sweet.
I think it is so funny how she says ornaments. Like she says it with a D. Did you guys hear it? Like I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna slow it down just for this one part. So you can hear her say it. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Of what's next? What is the next step? I need to figure that out.
Here we go. You ready?
Some people on board with the idea. I'm so down. Then when Amber is ever feeling down or alone, she can see all our ornaments and remember she has strangers that care and support about her. You're so sweet.
I mean, I agree with what the person is saying. I also agree with what the person is saying. However, I think that it's a little bit sad that they're like, "Oh, you don't have any real people in your life that care about you, but you do have strangers." Like, I think she also has real people in her life, not just strangers. And she could get ornaments from the people in her life as well. My Nana used to give everybody an ornament every year for Christmas. Um, yeah.
I literally love that. I really wish you'd put some merch out. I know. We should vote on your ideas on Instagram and then you'll know what people love. I'll definitely buy. That's actually a really good idea. I love that. People would definitely buy your merch.
They
But what if you
would.
guys don't like it? Like, I know a lot of people who are gonna be like,
I think there's a lot of people who would just buy it whether they like it or not. I mean, there's people who pay $8 a month just to have the opportunity to talk to you sometimes. So,
oh, this is too simple. It's not even worth it. But that's how I want my merch. I feel like everyone who makes merch needs to stand their ground and they need to make what suits them. Example, Ethan Klein from H3, his Teddy Fresh brand. It is crazy. I love it. Like, there's certain things where I'm just like, damn, that is
it's like, example. Did you like it? I did it too. I think I got the camera to actually shake there. Ethan Klein is the guy that Trisha Paytas had the falling out with. They did a frenemies podcast together, just if you were wondering for context. We are skeptical, savage swimmers, sing silly songs in sync. That might be a little bit much of a mouthful. I like skeptical, savage fry. Making it, I'm combining all y'all's.
It's cute. It's like, you know, that's him. You know, that's his brand because it's very just like out there. And then when you think of Alicia Marie, she started a new clothing line called Parallel something. Oh my God, how am I forgetting? Do you guys even know her? I don't know if you do. But
My merch is just so
like,
random and weird.
She's more like modern / business-esque. Like me, I want mine to be like simple and cute, and I want it to be
I did these.
where anyone can wear it.
Still available.
A guy, a girl, non-binary, like it doesn't matter. Like that's the type of merch that I'm aiming for.
It might be a slightly updated version.
And it's like, I don't know if everyone likes that. That's the part. Like, I think I'm afraid of failure. Like, I think that's the thing. I'm afraid of doing it. Parallel apparel.
I did see there was somebody who commented, I about died because you guys know I just like to design mugs. Okay, mugs are fun to design. It's just fun. And somebody had commented about like, oh, I think it was like one of Steve's supporters was like, now that Savage Minnow isn't talking about me, like, see all of her like viewers and everything are just gone or whatever. And somebody responded, "Are you kidding me? I just started my mug collection." And I about died. I was like, oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. Okay, I've been working on party pants merch. The thing is that I can either get where it like says it on one leg, or we can do like an all over print, but the all over print ones will be really expensive. I have been looking at doing party pants. I want to do like the little horn and like balloons and confetti and like their party pants. Savage Spawn. Ooh, I like that too. But I like the fry. Like I like the baby fish are called fry. One leg is kind of cool. Okay. The all over print might be weird on the butt. Okay. I will keep working on the party pants. I will keep you updated. Hey, Navy Techs. I know, Pammy. That's the problem is that there's so many good ones. It's hard to pick.
Thank you, Lucy. Like I'm afraid of doing it and failing, and that's embarrassing to me. I don't know. How do you feel about poly relationships?
Also, the thing with merch is that like if you do it and nobody buys it, it just sits there like on your. It's like that's one of the great things about a fulfillment company like Teespring or Streamlabs that like they don't print it till y'all order it. And when y'all order it, they print it really quick and get it to you guys. So I don't have to worry about it at all. Ooh, Savage School. But yeah, like that's one of the great things is it's not like sitting there like gathering dust. It's not like you don't have to worry. People don't buy it. Like you can just change it up. It's okay. Captain Lefty, my Twitch died. Oh no. Well, I can't highlight. So I just have like the chat down here for YouTube's and for Twitch because I have Streamlabs and Streamlabs and Twitch are buddies. I can highlight your comments over here if you're on Twitch, but that's okay. I'm happy to have you either way. Yeah. Hi, Subitanius. Oh, wow. It's going to be a minute before you see this, but hi. Once you get here. Ooh, savage baiters. I don't know. I don't want to be bait though. I don't want to get eaten.
I think that if you're in love with someone, like, why would you?
Not that like minnows usually get eaten. Let's be fair, but you gotta be savage before you get eaten. Give them in.
You want to be with someone else, knowing that, like, how do I explain it? Knowing that it's gonna be less than the relationship you already have. Like you're literally just downgrading at that point. So it's just like a weird. I don't know. I'm just not really into it. I feel like this is one of the best lives I have been a part of. All aboard the positivity train. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That makes me happy. Do you regret spending money on weight loss programs now that you're losing weight without them? No, I don't. I feel like everything is an experience. I'm glad that I've tried all these different programs, so I know
she's learned from
what I like and what I don't like. I still stand
agree
by
with
Weight
her.
Watchers. I just don't think that you lose weight fast enough on Weight Watchers. That's my opinion, but I still stand by Weight Watchers. I love a Weight Watchers moment.
I feel like so my mom did Weight Watchers for many years. And she's like a lifetime member of Weight Watchers. And like I've heard her talk about like recently that it was like, you know, like she really still like falls back on like that knowledge and stuff that she gained through doing Weight Watchers. So like yeah, it's nice that she can like still go and weigh in and stuff for I think she can still do like meetings. I'm not sure. There's like a thing now because she's a lifetime member. There's like certain stuff that she can get for free. But yeah, even though she's like not going to meetings and stuff, she still uses that knowledge. So I think that's important. I think that's important that Amberlynn realizes that.
I'm quarantined and very sick for 2 years. If these petty trolls had to deal with being this sick, they would get my need for contact. Oh, I'm so sorry that you've been sick.
Leah says, you don't lose weight fast enough as opposed to gaining almost 300 pounds over the course of a YouTube career. Yeah. Yeah. That's and that is the reason why I get like upset with her about like the whole like basically just like monetizing and putting her weight loss journey like at like the forefront of her channel because I just feel like that is when it becomes an issue and that's when she starts like lying about her weigh-ins and stuff like that. Freeze-dried minnows is a cool name, but like I don't like it. I don't like it, Bunny Morrow. You can definitely feed them to your kittens though. That does sound like a really good kitty treat.
Definitely write me, please.
Just not me, okay? You're not allowed to freeze dry me and feed me to your kids. Although, after I die, I'm not opposed to that. Just saying. Like, of all the things to be done to my body after I die, like getting fed to kitties, probably top of my list. Just saying.
Please. And let me know that that's you, just so I know, like, that's you. Did that make sense? I really hope so. I missed the...
So, like, is she going to get, like, 50 messages that are like, hey, it's me? That aren't just her?
Octavia sponsorship era moment. It wasn't a sponsorship. I paid for that myself and... expensive. That's all I gotta say. Disgusting. Not worth it. I speak very, very...
I mean, you said it was delicious at the time. And then when you quit, you still said that it was, like, really good and really filling and that it, like, made you feel really full for a while. And, like, you had all of these, like, wonderful things to say about it. But, like, now it's disgusting. I feel like this is similar to, like, her reaction to, like, Becky, where it was like, oh, Becky's the greatest thing ever. Like, losing Becky is literally, like, the most traumatic thing that I've ever been through in my entire life. And then, like, oh, no, I don't miss Becky at all. I'm so glad to have her out of my life. Oh, my God, her decorating was abhorrent. Right? I feel like it's one of those M words. Not gonna say it, but you know. One time I found a bunch of minnows in the snow outside my house. I thought it was some crazy meteorological event. Then I realized that it was my neighbor's leftover bait that they tossed after a fishing trip. It was just they tossed a minnow bucket. Why couldn't they toss those back in the river though, or in the pond? I'm not ready for a Midwest winter. I also live in the Midwest. We have barely had the Midwest fall. Yeah. Oh, I missed a couple of comments. Leah Harris said, I literally started a diet 2 days ago. I weigh a third of what she does, and I'm losing weight faster than her because I'm sticking to it. Can she just stick to anything? Yeah. Yeah. Also, just a heads up with that, Leah, you will lose weight a little bit faster at the beginning. It might taper off. You might plateau for a while. Just like heads up with that. But that's to be expected. And I wish you the best of luck. You can rock it. You got it, girl. I'm assuming girl because the name is Leah, but please correct me if I'm using improper pronouns. I'll stick with anything other than lying. Get right. It's just like all the little lies. I don't want to become a mental popsicle. No. I believe that we can disturb the ecosystem. I bet we can. Oh, thank you, Amorose. Yes, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Yeah, maybe they were dead before they got tossed in the snow. Hopefully that's why they got tossed in the snow for like the wildlife to consume. Little self brag by Bunny Morrow. They weighed in at 243. Yay! Good job. I don't know what your starting weight is, but we're here to self brag. Hey, we will brag with you. We are proud of you. Go, Bunny. I didn't count the first 2 days because of that, and also I don't like any pronouns. Okay. Don't feel attached to any, so they don't matter too much. Thank you for letting me know, Leah. Thank you. Starting weight was 300. Oh my gosh, that's over 50 pounds. That is awesome. That is so cool, Bunny. Woo. Congratulations. Headed on the right track. And I bet it feels so good too. I bet you can feel like moving around more. Yes, I agree, Leah. Leah says you're a rock star, Bunny. Yes. Total badass. That's so awesome. Congratulations. See, Amberlynn, Reid is not rocket science. It can be done. It just takes hard work and tenacity. You guys know it. You guys know. Yeah. It's the only reason you can work in the haunted house this year? Oh my gosh. So that's a really fun bonus. Heck yeah. And if you guys have not seen, Bunny Moore posted in the Discord pictures from the haunted house. They did like a whole burn thing. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. You guys should go check it out. Absolutely. All right, I think we've still got like a little bit still left.
Very lowly of them.
So we should get back to it. But congratulations. That is so good, you guys. Like, I'm so proud of you guys. This is so cool. That is so cool. We got this.
I'm so tired about these Karina Kaboom arguments. Amber has her blocked and Karina is still going to make videos. End of story. That's just the way it is. Hello, Freely. Welcome.
Yeah, and like the only way that Amberlynn is going to be able to like talk directly to Karina is like through videos like this, and the only way that Karina is able to respond is through videos like this. It's kind of like the whole like Steve McRae thing with me when it was like he wouldn't respond to any of my messages, and then like I made a video about him, and then he was like, "Well, I wouldn't have responded to any of her messages, but she made a video about me, so now I'm gonna respond." And then I was like, "Okay, thanks for admitting that you weren't gonna respond." So I'm just gonna like make videos to respond from here on out, right? Like that's just like where we're at. I did tweet back and forth with him a little bit because he's on Twitter, because he let me know that he's on Twitter. But like I said, he didn't respond to his Twitter DMs, so we just had to talk back and forth via videos. It's the way that it goes sometimes, but not because either of us has the other one blocked. It'd be a different story if like he had me blocked and then was like, "You didn't message me." Like, so I can kind of give him a little bit of leeway until he said that he wouldn't respond to me until I did a video on him. But you know, you know. Freely the Banana Girl? I hope not. I hope not. I need to go make my sweet treat. Ooh, I get chocolate milk or orange juice once a day as my sweet treat. Ooh, nice. Nice. I love it. Yeah, when I quit sugar, I quit cold turkey, and it was a very bad idea. So I definitely think that's a good idea to have like one treat that you do a day. Um, Freely the Banana Girl, if you guys are not familiar, is someone who also has an eating disorder, but kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum. So well, disordered eating. I shouldn't say an eating disorder. Somewhat disordered eating. So yeah. Yes. Ooh, yeah. I like that it's sweet and see, yeah, that's I like to do like a hot chocolate at the end of the night. Yeah. I really hope this isn't freely the maybe.
You should date another celebrity. That is why celebrities date celebrities only, not private people. So can I date Miley Cyrus? Like, do you think she'd be down? Do you think that she'd want to be in my videos?
Okay, but like there are actual like social media like dating apps that are specifically for people that have like a larger audience like that so that like they can specifically like look for people who are like in their same audience range, right? Like that's we talked about that with Jimmy when he was like trying to like date his freaking audience and shit. So, yeah.
I'm gonna message her. I'm just kidding. JK. We could do one of those crime solving things as a group or a book club or post a recipe and give us all the time. Wait, give us time to.
Okay. I know what she's talking about, and that is the Hunt a Killer, which like would sound like a really awesome idea. Hunt a Killer has like a little like clause that you can't do that. But like if there was something like that, that would be like so much fun to do with her audience. Yes, that's a very good suggestion.
To get the ingredients, we can make chili as a group. You guys have the cutest ideas, like the best ideas. And I'm just like, I would have never thought of these things. I have thought of a book club moment because I do love reading. I'm an avid reader, but I've been having a hard time reading.
The way that she said that. Am I silly, you guys? But it's like when she says stuff like that, where she's like, I am an avid reader. It's like, are you really? Are you really an avid reader? Oh, well, I'm glad that we're helping you feel better, Pammy. Didn't she show the Amazon Hunt a Killer on stream? Yeah, it's like an Amazon version kind of Hunt a Killer. She just showed the package and she was like, it's so much fun, guys, but it was like still sealed. So I don't necessarily know that but I have done the actual Hunt a Killer brand, Hunt a Killer game. I've done 2 of them. And me and wifey really, really liked them, but they are quite expensive. And I understand why they do that is so that it's like basically the idea is that if I were to do it on stream with you guys and you were to like, if I like read you all the things and showed you all the evidence and like held up the thing to like so you could see through the red film and this, that, and the other, you guys would not have any inclination to go buy that yourself, right? Because you'd already done it and you've already solved the mystery. And so you wouldn't buy it. And so like, that's why they have that clause in there. And I get it. But yeah, it is. The one that she got off Amazon is like kind of like an off-brand Hunt a Killer type thing. But yeah. Yeah, her vocabulary contrasted to her reading accomplishments is suspicious. A little bit. But we don't know like what just because she is an avid reader, if she really is, we don't know like what like grade level she's reading at, you know? Yeah. Um I mean, I enjoyed it, but it's yeah, it's if people are into that thing, absolutely, but not everybody is, you know. Um Wifey and I are also like really into like true crime type stuff in general, so it was kind of fun. It was fun that it was like it was basically like doing, figuring out our own. Well, yeah, that's exactly what it is. You're investigating your own crime, whatever crime that they give you evidence to. So, yeah. Hunt a Killer, in my opinion, is uncomfortably similar to what went wrong with the Gabby Petito case. So, I'm not also not into mysteries. Yeah, it is. It's very much like murder mystery type thing. But yeah, I get that. I get that with the whole situation that happened with Gabby Petito. Um, yeah, wifey and I like for a little while there, like we're like not watching as much true crime because it was just like just with that case happening. And like also both of us being on social media was like it like, kind of like hit a little close to home, I gotta say. I gotta say, yeah. Yes, I like true crime also, but I worry about what people will start doing with active cases. Yeah, and that was one of the channels that I was watching. She like started like making these like really wild speculations, and I was like, I can't, like, I have to like unsubscribe and I have to like stop watching your updates on this case because like at this point you're just like really wildly speculating, and like some of it was like things like, oh, I think that they have like an underground bunker and stuff at like Brian's parents' house and stuff, and I'm like, I lived in that area of Florida. Trust me, there's no underground bunker there, okay? Like you can't even like bury coffins in that part of Florida because they will literally like rise up to the surface because of the it's like it has to do with the water table and like the sand and everything. It's just yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you, Leah. That it's like people just start speculating wildly. Absolutely. All right. Side tangent over. Back to Amberlynn. Okay, wait, just really quick before I do that. Pammy Poodle said I have step away from it. At times in my life, gotta consume your media response. You know, that's absolutely true. Um, Leah says I like old true crime and like To Catch a Predator and older. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, because it's not like it's not raw. You know, I totally understand that. It's like New Orleans got to have above ground burials because of the flooding. Exactly, Bunny. Exactly. It will literally push them up out of the people like bury stuff and then like a year later, a couple months later, it just gets pushed out of the ground because of the water table and because it's just sand. It's not really like a clay soil there, so it just like if you tried to dig a hole, a friend of mine when I lived down there, we were trying to like dig a hole for a tree, and it ended up being like 6 feet wide just to get it deep enough because of the sand would just like it just became like a divot, you know? It wasn't a hole, it was just a divot. But yeah, okay, back to Amberlynn.
Lately, I can't even sit down and read a paragraph, so I need to like figure out how to like go about that for sure.
She's having issues
Oh my God,
concentrating.
did I lose my place? I'm trying to read a lot of your guys' chat moments.
It's okay.
I agree about the merch thing. We would love it, Amber. I trust that you will put out there something really cool and simple at the same time. Thank you. The word cool makes me really scared. Oh my God.
No, it might be cute. It doesn't have to be. We'll work on it.
Aspen and Parker's vlogs. They just had their second baby. They have a second baby? As you can tell, no, I do not watch them.
I don't know who Aspen and
Parker. But once a YouTuber has a baby, I don't watch them anymore. That sounds so bad. It's because their content just becomes about their kid, and it's like I watched you for you, not your child. I know that sounds so bad, but I love that they have a second baby.
I mean, that means they're doing really good. The child is like a part of them, though.
I love you so much. So proud of your weight loss, killing it. Thank you, Pokey. I appreciate that. You can just tell you're genuine and kind. People who can't see it are evil themselves. Your pets love you, and that's clear to who you are. I like that. My pets do love me though. Oh, they love me so much, and I love them so much. They're literally my best friends. Like, let's be real. Like, I sit down, and I'm just like, do I have a best friend? Like, legitimately, I don't know if I do, and that like frightens me. Like,
This
It's
is
super weird.
something that I've asked about before. Okay, I'm just going to touch on it quickly and then we're going to get back to it. But like, I don't know when the last time Amberlynn had like a completely platonic best friend. That's what I want for her is like a BFF that's like completely platonic.
Or like, I don't know.
She doesn't know how
I
to
don't get it. I've
not
seen
date her best
Moderation
friend.
Queen channel has videos of you clearly showing wifey, like there's slow motion videos. I think Moderation Queen needs help. That's really weird. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, some people need help. You should make a perfume. Ooh. Ooh. Billie Eilish is coming out with a perfume, you guys, this fall. And I already like subscribed to all the alerts. So I'm gonna get it all on my phone the minute it comes.
My wife texted me earlier today. No joke. I shit you not. A link to Billie Eilish's perfume announcement and the text, I want to smell like Billie. I was like, you don't even know what it smells like. But she wants to smell like Billie. She wants to smell like Billie. So many ifs with ALR, yeah. If ALR really felt like showing your baby was distracting from your content, then she wouldn't show her animal. Oh, exactly. Exactly. If she really felt like, yeah. And I do feel like there has been this thing recently where people are like, oh, here's my fur baby. I'm just gonna say fur baby. And it is like, okay, like I love that everybody got a pet in 2020. I love it. And I love that everybody's at home taking care of those pets. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But like every cute little thing that your dog does, I love it for you, but we don't all need to see it. I also don't watch family vloggers, but like I don't typically like watch family vloggers until they have kids, I guess, either. So, you know. I think ALR confuses platonic love with romantic love, which is valid. Yes. Yes, I think a lot of people do that. But I feel like that might be part of the problem with her. And see, I also like as somebody who is like demisexual, asexual spectrum, I like did not realize that for a long time that it was like, okay, but like I just I can just have like platonic friendships with people and it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And sometimes it'll grow into more and sometimes it doesn't have to. So yeah. Aylar is so conceited that she thinks that any love shown to her is romantic. Yes. She is the most and least lovable person in the world. She feels like she's the most and least lovable. I think that she feels both of those things at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Buddy says everyone needs to see what a psychopath my cat is. I did show what a psychopath your cat is on the last stream. So also I think that you guys' pets are okay. I show you guys as cute pets. Like I love cute pets. But like also the cute thing that like your like cat does, like, oh my God, that was adorable. Like that's 5 seconds, like moving on. But like I don't need you to post video. And maybe there's somebody who like lives for that content. But I have one channel that I watch where she has like a shit ton of cats and she posts about her cats every day. And like that's enough of those cats for me. You know? But like also, there are people who freaking love it. They want to see it like every second of every day. There are live streams on Twitch that are just kittens 24/7. And those channels get a lot of freaking views. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. Leah, if you check out my Discord, there is a picture on my Discord of this possessed cat. I don't think that I have it. Yeah, I don't have it queued up to show it today. But yeah, Buddy definitely has a possessed cat, or it might be a psychopath. I'm not sure. I'm not a cat psychiatrist. I cannot give your cat a diagnosis, but I think there might be something different about that one. Yeah, she's on the Discord. Okay. That's the internet I signed up for, honestly, was just like cat streams. Totally. I get it. And that's what I love about the internet is the internet is different for everybody. And social media is different for everybody. Is it Tiny Kittens HQ? Is that the one that I'm thinking of? That sounds really familiar, Ambrose. I think you're right. I love cats. Okay. I love cats. Can you tell? Sometimes I forget that I'm wearing cat ears and then I'll say something like that. I'll be like, you guys don't understand. I love cats. I do. Oh, she heard us talking about her. She's got a sixth sense about it. Yes. Yes. Bunny's cat should see ALR psychiatrist, have a diagnosis in less than 30 minutes. Like that. Super quick. First visit. All right. Let's see what Amberlynn has to say.
Without paying for it. Literally paying for it.
Okay. What are we paying for? I forgot what we're paying for.
Let's see.
Should I back it up?
This is just your taste. Family channels can be friends like Ace Family, lol. Oh my god, the Ace Family. The things that guy has done and just gets away with is so odd to me. Like,
what else has he done? I remember that there was the time when he like flooded people's yard. I think that was him. I remember the time after he released a merch line that included masks that he bitched about that the store wouldn't let him in without a mask. Which I thought was funny because it was like a week after he released a merch line with masks. But has he done shit since then? Has he done more shit? Wouldn't surprise me. He seems like the most, like, not the most self-aware. I'm just gonna say that.
Like,
not that I'm like the most self-aware person on the planet, but like, God, I feel like you guys would like call me out for like a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yes, today ALR spun a wheel and said, travelin' to Fiji. I love it. Travelin'. Can I steal that for my title when I list this later?
I don't even know. There's just some things that YouTubers do and they just get away with it. And I'm just over here like,
yeah, you do.
I say the word stupid and I'm like called out for the next 10 years. Like, it's so crazy.
No, you keep saying the C word and like the CRA word that is for like people who are live with like mental illness issues. And we do get a little bit sick of that when like you have called other YouTubers out for saying it. Like, yeah, we get a little bit sick of like when you keep doing the same shit for like 6 years.
Crazy. Why am I just?
Oh, that was the word.
Are you talking about the perfume?
That was the word. She like heard me talking about the word. She was like, I'm just gonna say it.
I follow everything Billie Eilish does because I just feel like she's just so smart in the things that she does. And she posted it on.
My wife also loves Billie Eilish. Like, I think that she just like loves her music, loves her style, loves her everything. Like, and that's okay. But it is a little bit funny. Like I said, I literally got a text earlier that was like, I want to smell like Billie. Okay. Well, we're going to work on that. Save up a little bit, maybe.
On Instagram, and I said, I'm buying that. And you should see the bottle. Oh my God. It's like literal decor. Like, so it's like perfume and decor in one. I'm not going to lie. I might buy one. I hope they're not like super expensive.
I will then.
I can see them being around like $60, which isn't too bad, but for some people it's kind of pricey.
$60?
$50. I guess we'll see.
We're guessing how much the perfume is going to be? If it's $60, we might have to save up for a minute. We're trying to get, okay, what we're saving up for right now is there's a laser electrolysis place close to where we live. And we've got a consultation. And I don't know if they're going to say laser or electrolysis for my wife's beard shadow. But that is what we're saving up for right now. And I know it's going to be hundreds. So we might have to wait on some $50, $60 perfume, okay?
Ace Family dad did too much with that jet ski in the pool. Oh my God. That whole jet ski in the pool situation. Oh my God. I just realized that your photo is of me. Spicy. I just saw that. I was like,
oh my gosh, Leah. Like, I agree that it's like, she talks about, I get like literal like chest, like where my chest, like, I'm not going to say that I'm like having a heart attack, but it's like what I imagine having a heart attack feels like, where it's just like my chest is so tight. Like I have to go like lay down and I can't freaking breathe. And like, yeah. When she talks about her anxiety, it's like think maybe you get like low level anxious, but I don't. Yeah. Also, I love the showing off that she's got her second iPhone there. I love that she likes to talk about having two iPhones. Yeah. Um, Bunny said my friend just started doing in her laser removal, and she says it makes her much more confident. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. And she did get. I think, and again, I'm not blaming social media for this. I think that it just kind of like added to it that like when she was kind of having issues finding like the right concealer and foundation and everything else, then she had posted a picture, which I thought was like the cutest picture that she did, like the filter with like the little hearts around it and everything. She posted that on, I think, Twitter and got people commenting about her beard shadow. And I think that it was just like absolutely crushing to her that it was like she was looking cute and somebody had to like go in and point that out. And yeah, it's just like it totally crashed her confidence. Like she could have gotten 2,000 comments complimenting her, telling her how fucking beautiful she is because she is fucking beautiful. But it was like those two comments that people said, yeah, that was like totally just killed her confidence. Was it BE? Is that Billie Eilish canceled for racism and homophobia? I certainly hope not. I certainly hope that she wasn't racist and homophobic, but she might have made some racist and homophobic comments. I I don't know about it. And she's mocking Asian accents. Ooh, ooh. I hope that is something. If she did that, that is something that she has learned from and realizes the error of her ways. Ouch. I might have to look that up after this. Um, yeah, especially like you guys know I am pretty into equal rights. I'm non-binary and AFAB, but I have PCOS, and I thought about the laser hair removal. My body is just riddled with excess testosterone, and I'm not a fan of it. Yeah. Um, and though, like, and interestingly enough, like the testosterone that's in your body when your body is developing is a lot of times like what develops those hair follicles. And so even like if you get like your meds straightened out where you have like less testosterone in your body, it doesn't even always necessarily like do away with that lots of hair too, is like what my wife is finding. So yeah, it's I think that it'll help. I hope that it'll help some of that like dysphoria type stuff. Cause yeah. But she does have really super soft skin right now. And that I think is also part of the problem is not part of the problem, but she is so she's on estradiol and Spiro. Estradiol is the estrogen that she's basically replacing the estrogen that isn't provided by her. She doesn't have ovaries. And then Spiro is blocking the testosterone that is produced by her body by her male hormones. And I think it's the estradiol, it might be the Spiro, has given her like the softest, most buttery smooth, like just like baby skin. I mean, it is like so smooth. But then like when she freaking shaves, it's like super like sensitive skin. So she's like gets, like the shave burn all the time. And it's just like I feel so bad for her. And it's so sensitive. And it's like it just looks like it's probably like burny and hurty. So if she could like go through it, and I hear that like both electrolysis and laser can be pretty rough on the skin when they get it done. But then at least the after effects of it are that she will have like buttery smooth skin without hair. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you've been on medication for years. My beard is still do be thick coming back. Hi, Sassy Cat. Amber doesn't confuse romantic and platonic love. She's a malignant narcissist. Maybe. I'm not a psychiatrist, so I can't say. Um, They literally do not have connections, necessity in the brain to know, love, or feel it. They can feel pleasure, but not love. That that would make sense. That again, I'm hesitant to like give anybody like a diagnosis. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I could see where it's like, okay, like I need to make a connection to like get this benefit from this person, right? So if she this person is offering to come stay with me and care for me. And so I will form a relationship with them or a romantic relationship with them or whatever type of relationship with them that I need to make sure that I'm getting that. Again, I'm not saying that that is the case, but yeah. Um, yeah. Leah says the Spyro can't be taken by most AFAB people because it causes really bad issues with possible pregnancy. So the amount that AFAB can take is small. Interesting. Now I am AFAB, and like Spyro is like sounds. It just having seen the effects that like my wife has had, it's like oh, that's interesting. But not to say that I would want to take HRT, but like for somebody who is potentially not interested in having kids down the line, would that be like a possible consideration because of that, or would it be like it's just like not good in general? I'm wondering, and maybe you don't know the answer, and maybe I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. Yes, I have seen the Narc Alert stuff on ALR. I'm actually a channel member on the Narc Alerts channel. That's one that wifey and I have to like talk about it every time I like get a channel membership and stuff. It's like okay, like I think Crafty Kayla was the last one. It was like I wanted to do the $5 tier, but we talked about it. It was like no, we have to do the $1 tier. But yes, I do love the Narc Alert, and I do love that she talks about. She says every single time we're not diagnosing anybody, we're just discussing, characteristics that might relate to narcissistic personality disorder. I have to use, is it called Kiehl's Ultimate Razor Burn and Bum Relief after shaving my face? It helps a lot. This is also something that I'm going to have to look up later. This is why I love that I have a chat log, but I can go look later. I can be like, wait, what did they say? My specialty is DV and narcs are common. Hey, Sassy Cat. It's fine if you don't want to diagnose her. I've watched her since 2015 as part of my work. Okay. I can see that. I appreciate that. Spyro can change the baby's sex in utero. Interesting. And sorry, I don't know how to say the full name for Spyro, so I am just going to abbreviate it Spyro. It's probably one of those where it's like super phonetic and you guys are like, just sound it out. But like, I'm an American and I'm not the smartest. Sorry. I'm not a psychologist, but my mother is, and she says that from what she can tell, ALR isn't a narcissist, but she does have tendencies that line up with NPD. And that's kind of what the Narc Alert says, that she's like, I don't know, but like there are definitely like traits that align with NPD. Yeah. I know because I took it. They took me off of it because I was dating someone and didn't want to risk it. Understandable. Our bonding time is watching ALR together. Aw. You and your mom? That's so cute. Me and my mom's bonding time, you guys get to see is when we do gamer mom cooking. Tomorrow morning, 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Central. If you guys want to see. I have no clue what we're actually making tomorrow. I got to figure that shit out tonight. I wanted to see if I could get an Amy's lasagna and make the Amy's lasagna. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow morning and see if I can find one, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. They can feel pleasure, so compliments and special treatment is good. They like that and feel it as love, which is why anything opposite, i.e., they feel angry about something, equals not loving me. Interesting. Ooh. I can see that, Sassy Cat, whereas like she did like the complete 180 on like, oh, well, yeah, you guys know. You guys know. Oh, thank you, Captain Lefty. Thank you. Okay. Spironolactone. Spironolactone is how I say it. That's how Leah says it. And it'll essentially make the baby AFAB. Oh, it's more complicated than that, but that's how they explain it to you. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe we should make beans. And then we can talk about the beans between Holy Spackle and Math Pig. Sometimes Spackle and Math Pig show up for Gamer Mom Cooking, so they can talk about the beans. And we can maybe spill some of the beans? Oh my god. We maybe could do cucumber boats. Oh my god, okay. Okay, I was worried that I was not going to have an idea to do by tomorrow, but you guys are giving me some really good ideas, so I'm not worried about it anymore. Baby Poodle's eating beans as we speak. Oh my gosh. I love it. Baby Poodle, I don't know if you were here earlier when we were talking about Taco Bell and how you can sub beans for beef on everything. So the beef that was started between Math Pig and Holy Spackle, it's not real beef. We're just going to call it beans. Beans in the chat, y'all. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, you'll be grooming a dog, but you will be listening/watching. Okay, awesome. My mom always asks. She's like, is Baby Poodle going to be here? Baby Poodle going to watch? And then sometimes she'll forget your name, and she's like, you know, the one with the dog in her name. Like, Baby Poodle? Now you want Taco Bell? I had some fast food earlier today. I don't know if you guys saw that. I did have a little bit of fast food. Baby Poodle posted a bean. I love it. I love it.
That kind of looks like a picture I took. Love that. That was when I was smaller, wasn't it? Actually, not really. I don't know. But yes, I remember.
It's hard because you fluctuate. But usually we can tell.
The jet ski thing, I'm just over here like, okay. Although the only reason I really get on Instagram is to message you, so that makes sense. I don't really go on Instagram. There's like 3 people that I like to watch their stories, and that's really the only reason why I go on there.
What about all those messages that people keep sending you on Instagram that you're like, oh yeah, send me a message on Instagram and then tell me that it's you. That's not why you go on Instagram, to read those messages that people keep sending you?
Make a palette and call it moment type deal. Have I ever said moment type deal, or do you guys make that up? I know I've said situation type deal, but have I said moment type deal? Maybe I haven't.
It's just a combination of your two.
Though, that would be interesting. I definitely would have no idea how to go about that, like whatsoever.
I think there's a whole documentary about that. Sorry, if you guys don't know, what's his name? Fuckface number 2. Shane Dawson, that's his name, right? Shane Dawson made like a whole palette thing with Jeffree Star where they like did like a whole series where they documented it. It was right up Amberlynn's alley. That's kind of why I'm surprised she hasn't seen it. But yeah. Oh, it's the last Gamer Mom Cooking you have to miss. Okay, so you'll be there next week? You'll be there next week, Lefty? You can tell when ALR thinks something is gross because she talks about how much she loves it and how much it's fueling and satisfying. And she really likes it, and she moans and flutters her eyes. Yes. I feel like I'm pretty honest with you guys when I don't particularly like stuff. Like, me and my mom are pretty we're pretty straight up with you guys. Tell Savage Mama I'll be there, just not chatting. Okay. Unless we talk 2 Maltesers long. Oh my, that's a lot of talking. I think moment type deal is worth $5 in the swear jar. Okay, thank you, Bunny Morrow, and I appreciate the contribution to the swear jar. You caught up, Sabatanius? Holy cow. Subitanius is like chugging through. Guys, shout out to Subitanius, the chat. Like this. Exactly, Leah. Like, why lie? Like, it's like I'm providing the stream to you to show you guys how it tastes and how we make it and stuff. Like, yeah. I'll be there next week. I'll still be on site this week, fixing broken things, situation type deal. I'm glad that you contributed to the swear jar. Most people won't lie because it's too much work to keep up with the realities of what they've told different people. Exactly. Yes. Subitanius for the win. I think they're going to catch up with us by the time we get to the end of this. I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're going to go. We're going to go. Wifey is doing other stuff tonight. I am by myself on the stream. We're going to do it. One benefit of her relationship with Wifey is the modification of her language. She's completely stopped. Love that for you / me and moment. She's working on situation and even restated a sentence without it. I did see that. Was that this stream or last stream? That she was like, wait, let me like say this like for cereals. Like, yeah, Subitanius is in turbo and has been like plugging it, like just chugging on at turbo like this whole time. You're saying shift into turbo, but I feel like they are in turbo and have been like running at turbo for like an hour because we are 2 hours in now, guys. Last stream. Okay. Yeah. I feel like, so we called her out on those things. Remember, I did like a whole, you guys remember I had like a thing here. We're going to switch really quick. I'm just going to show you. We had this. Okay. We don't need it because anybody who tried to play that drinking game with us was going to die. That's what happened. Oh, sorry. I had to clear I didn't mean to clear the chat box. But it's okay. It'll fill back up again. I hadn't noticed that sassy cat is interesting. I wonder why she never improved for Becky. Becky wasn't completely helpless linguistically. This is true. But Becky had that like Kentucky accent. And I feel like a lot of times like people from California like view that Kentucky accent as like being like less intelligent. And even though Becky wasn't less intelligent than her, I think that she did it. And if you'll notice, she does say things with like a Kentucky accent now. There's a lot of things that Amberlynn will say. Now, Amberlynn was born in Florida and grew up in California. She does not naturally have a Kentucky accent, but she does pick it up when she hangs out with like Ricky and Eric and when she hangs out with Becky. So, yeah. You can't get lost in different realities. You simply hide from all realities. Yes. Great news is that Wifey obviously can get annoyed at the repetitive language. Yay, yeah. You would die? We would die? I forgot what that was in relationship to. Or in relation to. She also abstained from talking about Becky when directly asked. Perfect opportunity to put her down. Yes, she did. She was like, I'm not going to talk about it. Like, whatever. I feel like she's showing a lot of restraint in many ways lately. I agree. I absolutely agree, Pammy. She's making baby steps. And I said that last time that we talked about her, like baby steps. I want to congratulate the baby steps. Yes. Becky was just worn down, I suppose. I could totally see that. This is your first time here. Well, welcome, Sassy Cat. We're glad to have you. I want more Becky content. I want people to react and support her. If we all just dump ALR. Yeah, I think that so if you guys want, I can react to more Becky content as well. Like we did one time and I think it was great and we can do it some more. Yeah, as far as like reaction content and stuff, I like to keep it like mostly positive and like that we're like learning lessons and stuff like that, you know. So yeah. I want more Becky content. Oh, I read that. That's a lie. It's all natural. Are we talking about the hair? Did I miss a comment about the hair? I think Amberlynn has been manipulating, emotionally abusing Becky from the start. She talked for her because she didn't respect her, in your opinion. I agree. If you go back and watch some of those other ones, she like absolutely would talk over Becky. She would be like, "Oh, you should answer this one, Becky," and then she would like talk over her, and it was like, why didn't you just like give her a chance to say it? Isn't that a personality disorder, Sassy Cat? Isn't there personality disorder where people steal personality traits and personalities from others? Ooh, I'm not aware of that. That would be interesting if there was, because she like definitely steals like accents and like sayings and stuff like that. So that yeah, I would be interested to know more about that. I mean, I'm a person that also picks up whatever accent I'm around. That trip to England in seventh grade was hard to explain when I came back for a while. I'm the same way. And when I hang out with like when I'm like hanging out online with like MathPig and like a bunch of people that are like from UK and Ireland and stuff, I'll like stop saying R's in the middle of my words and stuff. My mom's like, "This is what?" But yeah, I do that too. But then it usually like goes back after like hanging out with my mom for a second. So also if I am like talking to people, I have a good friend who's Australian, and sometimes I will start saying stuff with like kind of an Australian accent. Yeah. Um, I think Becky posted about having a convo with ALR about the stuff that ALR was saying. Yeah. She did say that on her and said that she just like mentioned, she's like, well, we've talked about it. So, and she did say on her recent community post, she's like, hey, I'm taking questions for Q&A, but I'm not answering any questions about my recent ex, which is we're assuming that's ALR. She's just like, I'm not answering any questions about her. So yeah. Amber picked Becky and forced the relationship. I think so in some ways, but also like I think Becky just didn't want a romantic relationship at that point. And then like the romantic part of it was kind of like forced on her by ALR, in my opinion. She wasn't attracted to Becky and thought she was superior. Yeah. It's like we said earlier, like she doesn't know how to have like a platonic relationship. And I think that if her and Becky would have just like had a platonic friendship, they could like still be friends, but it just doesn't seem that way. Wifey is what would be considered traditionally attractive, and Amberlynn is on her A game. Yeah, have you noticed that there's like no messy bun moments lately? Oh, sorry, I gotta put $1 in the swear jar. But yeah, like when's the last time that we saw her with a messy bun? Yeah. A personality morph is a trait in personality disorders. It's not the same as just picking up accents. Yeah, it's different. Just 2 months ago, and for years, Amber was loud, proudly annoying, etc. That person is question mark. Yeah. And see, that's the thing too, is like I feel like Amberlynn is quirky. And like lately some of like her quirkiness is gone. And maybe that is related to like wifey just being like, that's annoying. Can you stop that? And she's like, okay, well, that part of her personality is gone. She can just delete it. That's weird to me. People who are like chameleons like that for their partners, it's like you're a completely different person when you're dating this than like the last person that you were dating. Bunny Mara said, okay, off topic, but sweatpants that say sin bin in the butt. I'm dying. I'm dying. And then EEN at the end. Oh, I hated it when I started picking up an accent when someone would talking with someone. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. It just happens. But I really have it under control now. I will have to stop myself sometimes where it's like, yeah, like because it is, like you said, it's like embarrassing. Like, but I remember seeing a thing a while back that was like talking about like why it is that we do that. And it's for at the risk of sounding like Amberlynn, it's because like we're empathic a little bit, like because we're empathizing with the person that we're having a conversation with, and through that empathy, we will start to pick up. It's like if you're really jiving with somebody and then like you both have drinks and then they like pick up their drink to like get a sip of, like you're going to be inclined to get a sip of your drink. It's like that type of like mirroring behavior. Yeah. Histrionic or antisocial personality disorder hold hands with narcissistic personality disorder. I like that visual. Just reading the shorthand, she fits all three. Ooh. Not the poop bun with the bug falling out. That's the bun. That's the bun. Hey, I have kind of a poop bun. I don't have any bugs on mine though. New band name, Freeze Dried Minnows. Our first album, Poop Bun. It has to be like a heavy metal band though. Poop bun. Give me that poop bun. Okay. Back to Amberlynn.
My son was supposed to be home on military leave, but it's been postponed. I haven't seen him in 4 years. I'm super sad today. Freely, no. Okay, when has it been postponed to? Did they like tell you a date or anything?
Hopefully,
sorry.
Postponed to just
that must
soon.
be like really hard.
Hopefully, it's not going to be like another 4 years. Hopefully, they just like postponed it by like 2 weeks. But still, like when you're like that close, like that sucks. Oh, I really feel for that person.
Can someone explain to me what Becky threw away in that picture she posted on YouTube and why? I wouldn't be able to answer you. Maybe someone else can because I don't really know what happened with that. I have no idea. I just saw a picture of it on my timeline thing, and
I talked about that earlier with it's the typo negative flag that was ruined by stupid, rude ass white supremacists. They ruined it for her, and she had to throw it away.
I'm in confusion. I don't know.
Really? Because it takes like 5 minutes to figure it out. But like, okay. Maybe she just didn't know and she wasn't interested in finding out.
Hearing that Gypsy wants to start a family when she gets out of jail makes me nervous. I feel like she should get some mental health first because you can't be okay after a childhood like that. Oh, no. Wait, she wants a kid? I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it's none of my business.
This Gypsy Rose Blanchard. For those of you who are new here, I've met Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her mom, like obviously before that whole situation. But oh my god, salty malty. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat. Yes. I am from the Midwest, and I am somewhat familiar with like the disability community and stuff here. And so yes, I actually have met Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her mom. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, she goes by Rose now, by the way. This is why it's a little bit like it took me a second. But yes, I met them. I didn't know them. You knew her. Oh, wow. Yeah. I just met them in passing at like events and stuff. Like but yeah. Yeah, you're from very close to where I am. Yeah. Yes. That is, I very much feel very sorry for just the whole situation. And I feel like there were a lot of people who, I'm not going to say that it was anybody's one person's fault, but it was like there was just like a systematic failure that happened. Unfortunately, that was exactly Sassy Cat, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I did not realize that she was going to come up in this stream. But yeah. I was a child, but I met her multiple times. I knew Rose. I'm glad she's finding her feet and voice now. Yes. And I do think that she has been through like extensive counseling and like they're not just going to like set her free and like, oh, you can, and like Amberlynn like judging her and being like, oh my God, how could you like raise a child after like you were involved in that situation? And it's like, yeah, it was a messed up situation, but you don't think that anybody who's ever like been through something traumatic can like become a good parent? I don't know. I definitely feel sorry for her. Of course, she felt trapped. She was trapped. Yes, exactly. She was trapped. Yes. Um, yeah, she's in prison, actually, Leah. But yeah, it has been exactly very much. She's had a lot of counseling while she's been in there. Um, and yes, has been has been basically a patient in a facility rather than an inmate. And I think that it's been good for her that they sent her to a facility that was able to do that for her. No, no, not mostly Midwesterners. I think I just happen to have a lot of Midwesterners on tonight, but I have there's minnows that are so weird that you coming up with the name for you guys. But no, there's some people who watch from I know weirdly a lot of times when I stream in the morning, I know they're not on right now because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. But I have a lot of people who watch from Germany. I don't know. Was für Einstein gut genug ist, ist für mich gut genug. No, wait, he was Austrian, wasn't he? Never mind. um, yes, she was absolutely trapped. Yes, and this chat is a lot of Midwesterners. This is true. Um, again, I study toxic relationships and abuse, so I'm very familiar with the brain changes from abuse, CPTSD, and PTSD. Um, my work in those is suffering my work with those suffering is the brain exercises to learn and the why they work. Corn belt, yes. Gotta love the beans and corn, guys. I live in Southwest Virginia. You're still catching up. Okay. You're almost there, Sabatanius. You're almost there. I have a German friend that watches this channel. Really? That's awesome. Das ist wunderbar. Ich liebe das. To help rewire the brain in a more healthy way. Yes, Sabatanius is so close. You're in New York spawn. Okay. You would not say no to a Southeast Missouri meetup with some Senny Minis. Oh my God, you guys are hilarious. I could make that work. Southeast Missouri is not far from me. Oops in the chat for the Midwest. Oh. You guys are awesome. We could do if we can ever get through this panini where we have like a good level of like vaccination rate. Yeah. City minis in the bennies. Are we all Luxaria watchers too? We can all get in the bin. In the bin. That's one thing I love about YouTube. There's people from all over the world randomly, all in different communities. Absolutely. And then it'll be like, somebody's like, oh, well, actually, I'm probably like an hour away from you. Like, oh my. I like city minis. That one just sprung up. I like it. Pammy Poodle said, I see your opes and raise you, and I'm walking here. Sassy Cat's a Cali girl. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're just being silly. No, you can't be from New Jersey. All right, back to Amberlynn. We still got like 15 minutes here. Sabatanius is like, I'm back. I'm here.
But I just feel like that's after like everything. I don't know. Postponed to August. Oh wow. Okay, so that's a long time. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, that is a long time. They haven't seen them in 4 years. This is basically another year. Oh wow, that's a long time. She like rolled her eyes at that. I feel like she was very dismissive, but like,
But I just feel like that's after like everything. I don't know. I don't know. Postponed to August. Oh wow. Okay, so that's a long time. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, yeah, for reasons
oh,
that are
okay.
not.
She's looking in the kitchen at the other person that's there. I thought she was rolling her eyes, and I was like, why is she rolling her eyes at this person who's been away from their significant other for 4 years? Yeah, it's exactly, Leah. Exactly. It's only one more hour of streaming left. Honk at the person if they're not accelerating at the light when the light turned green 0.0002 seconds ago. That is okay. For those of you who are in the Midwest, you might know this whole the St. Louis Missourian drivers versus East St. Louis Illinois drivers. Y'all drive me nuts. But I love that both St. Louis drivers, like on both sides of the Missouri there, the Mississippi, I guess it's the Mississippi at that point, that y'all are just fast drivers. I appreciate that. Y'all just drive fast. No matter what side, no matter what state you're from, you're just like, I'm going to drive really fast. And then like the Missouri drivers will like let you in if you like put your light on, your blinker on. And then the Illinois drivers will just like drive past. And then you got to wait for the next person. But yes. Yes. We don't talk about this difference. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Aylar, dismissive, brushing things off that she can make her, brushing things off that she can't make herself answer because she can't make herself use any critical thinking. Yeah. Yeah. she doesn't want to talk about it because it's gonna like actually require thinking to talk about it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, you Illinoisans and Iowans. Yes, exactly. In Illinois, you break for no one. It's like, y'all. I love letting people in when they signal. It warms my heart. Okay, so St. Louis, Missouri drivers, you get like 0.5 seconds. You put on your blinker, they will give you exactly the amount of space that you require, not an inch more. And you have exactly 0.5 seconds to get in. And if not, they might like kind of like flip you the bird. Ohioans driving like they've never seen a building before. That's so I lived in Florida for a while, and this has been you could like go back and see in Southwest Florida, and we actually got snow. I know, it was wild. It didn't actually even stick, but people flipped out. People were like, what the hell? There are flurries in the air, and people got into accidents, like so many accidents when it was like snowing, even though it didn't even stick. It's like they don't know what to do with themselves. I've never seen this before. I'm just going to flip out. Yeah. Buddy Morrow said, what is traffic? Other cars? We don't know her. I feel like that might be how it is in a lot of Ohio, right? If you're like outside of Columbus. All right. We still got 15 minutes.
My heart goes out to you. Bree said, I agree.
This is why we play this and sped up.
Say hi to Sarah and Shannon. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Shannon. Hope you guys are enjoying my live stream.
Hi, Shannon.
I know they're kind of boring now, but hello.
If there is a Sarah or a Shannon that watches this, sorry, I know that was probably loud. If there is a Sarah or a Shannon watching this, because those are relatively common names, please comment down in the comments. Just because
she gets out that she
it makes me smile.
Something to help get her used to the real world. I agree. I feel like there has to be so much trauma, like just so much trauma.
So usually when people are paroled, they don't just like send them out, and they don't just like release them, they parole them, and like you have to meet him with like a PO, and like usually you have to have like some type of counseling and like check in and stuff, and then there's like certain restrictions, and then like your restrictions slowly get lifted. It's not like you're just released out into the world like a little fledgling. Here you go, kick you out of the nest. Not really how it works. Um, but yeah, I do want that mesh striped shirt. Not gonna lie, I was noticing it earlier. I was like, it's got like a little see through. I love it when she does like a little bit sheer. Plus, she's got like the strappy dress with like the spaghetti straps over it. I think it's super cute. She does have some fashion sense. She's really cute.
You know what? Maybe because of what she went through, she might be a really good mother. Because you can look at this both ways. Like the trauma really messing with her to the point where she's not fit enough to be a mother, or everything that she went through teaching her how to be a good mother. I don't know. I guess that's just the way that
taught her like not how to be a not bad, like not how to be a bad mom. I mean, it's pretty basic, like that you don't make up like medical conditions to like say that your daughter has so that you can like give her medications to like give her other medical conditions. But okay. I mean, I think that she like went through a lot of trauma and she needs to deal with that. Like, I don't think that like that trauma necessarily is going to like help her become a better mother, but like maybe that counseling and everything that she's going through as a result of that will help her be a better mother. I don't know.
I see it.
I don't know.
Can I just randomly say how much I love your new office? Have you been writing any poetry? I actually have been writing more poetry, so I do want to publish a poetry book. And just wait until you see. Ow! I just hit my hand on the table. Love that. That actually hurt. Wait until you see the gallery wall.
She said it. Like love that, but then she stopped. She doesn't love that for her, but sorry. I do like that she's writing more poetry. I have considered doing a poetry book, but I'm not even gonna like tell you guys about my poetry because it's not even close to like where it's going to be an actual book. But I did actually I published a guided journal a while back. Like some of you guys know that, but some of you guys who have followed me since those days.
That's all I'm going to say. It's pretty great. Amberlynn, you're never boring. I live your lives and videos. Thank you. I just feel so boring. So speaking of boring, I'm thinking, it's just a thought. I have a lot of those.
You know, okay, somebody said, Leah said, I think her hair can be really pretty. I'm not digging the comb over. Scene Queen Lynn. I like the side part, and when I don't, okay, so my head, like, I did the side shave, and now they're grown out. When the side shave was not a thing, I did do, like, a pretty heavy side part. But maybe that was, like 4 or 5 years ago, so, okay. Colorado's Tall Nebraska. Her book. Oh, yes, the famous poetry book that so many people will buy and read. If she does not publish it under her own name, nobody's going to buy it or read it. But if she does publish it under her name, she will get people to buy it and read it. And then she's going to get like feedback to it, which she's going to say is not honest feedback and that they're just people hating on her because of her size. But yeah, those are her two options. Those are her two options there. Side parts are fine. She has like this weird patch. It's about ½ inch too far. You know, I see what you're saying, that it is like a little bit, yeah, it's like a centimeter too far. Since last year, she started investing in cuter clothes. Ooh, okay. Okay. I didn't know if it was because I started noticing fashion because my wife transitioned and she like started like saying things about women's fashion that I didn't notice before. Or I think you might be right. Since last year, she started investing in cuter clothes. When they moved, that part of her persona changed for the better. She embraced, I'm a Lexington bougie bitch. Remember the nails and snapping videos? Oh, I do remember the nails. Because I'm a nail tech. Don't look at my fingernails, guys. I am a licensed nail tech. I'm here for the Rachel Oates review. Oh my gosh. I will have to write to Rachel Oates and ask her to review it if she doesn't. If Amberlynn releases a book, we need to see if Rachel Oates will review it. Because like I will need that in my life. She's gravitating away from the cardigans now. That's true. I do love me some cardigans though. I think I just love them for like comfiness though. So yeah, my wife always says that my fashion abilities are shit. So The blue dress with the cutouts was hella cute. Yes. Witchy chic. Yes. See, and I like witchy chic. I have some like witchy, like cottage core, like dark cottage core type stuff that like wifey picked out for me. And I love it. It's just like I'm also like a hoodie kind of person. So, you know. Um we all just send Rachel Oates copies. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, we'll do it. Everything she bought was sparkles and fur. Oh my god, I forgot about her sparkles and fur. Because I love sparkles. Okay, I love sparkles. I might DM you. I'm planning a wedding for a friend and she's looking for people to do her nails for a February wedding. Depends on how many people. In St. Louis, I could drive to St. Louis. But depending on how many people, you might want another tech as well. I love Lexaria. Yes. Yes, she's awesome. 17 is getting really close. Oh my gosh. Oh, just for her? Hey, we could talk about that. For sure. But yeah, if it's one I would have to travel and stuff. But yeah, we could talk about it. There's also I know some really good techs in that area too. So I could maybe help point you in the right direction. Even if I can't make it. So yes, absolutely feel free to shoot me an email or a message. All right, you guys, Subbotanius is almost caught up, so we got to get going.
Of going live tomorrow for an open members, definitely not an open live for members and non-members. So I'm thinking about doing it, and I already told myself if it gets too overwhelming, or pretty much that's it. If it gets too overwhelming, or people are just like really, really bad assholes, just gonna end the live.
Oh, so it's only gonna last like 6 minutes. Okay, so I probably won't be able to make it because it'll probably like not be that long. Sorry, guys. Because I do have Gamer Mom cooking in the morning. So, dang. And my first thought was like, yes, I want to cover this live, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Let's see. Can we get some more chapters of Hello, Darling? I'm Addicted. I wrote that.
She needs to like make some mods in her chat so that they can like I think that today she should probably get some mods ready for like an open chat so that they can like mute people and stuff like that. Have you guys read Hello, Darling? Because we want more chapters of it. I mean, we can write more chapters. It's fun. It's fun. Yes. Sounds good, Leah. Some Dennis is gonna fish and go to bed. We'll still be here, probably.
That when I was 18, so no. You're so close to $4.99.
It definitely like sounds like somebody wrote it when they were 18, which to be fair, I did find not that long ago. I found one of like my very first novels that I wrote. I'm not kidding. I wrote it when I was like 12, 13, something like that. And it was like, there was part of me that was like so embarrassed because like not embarrassed, but like it's like a little bit cringe that you were like that ignorant of the world around you at that point. But then also there were like parts of it where I was like, damn, like I wish that I could just like write like this, you know, because I just like wrote it when I was a kid. And now that I'm like an adult, like I just like, I sit down and I just like stare at my screen and then I like type one sentence and then I remember there was a Johnny Depp movie a few years back and he played a character who was a writer. And I remember the director talking about the opening scene that like they wanted this writer to like have this like sense of like despair. And so he wanted to like play on the idea of like the writer sitting at the typewriter with like nothing on the page, but he wanted to make it worse and like play it up. And so you'll notice in the starting scene, he has something written on his computer and then he does like Control A delete. Like, like he's just like, fuck it, never mind. Which is like worse than that. And I love it. I love it. But yeah, I feel like that like so much now when I like sit down to write. I'm just like, I don't know what to freaking write. Yeah. Told the truth to her about inconsistencies and treating her viewers as if they're idiots like Karina does will be too overwhelming. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. The sinners are wild tonight. Um, but yeah, you're exactly right, Sassy Cat. That she's gonna like people are gonna be like, "Hey, here's how we really like think and feel about these things," and she's gonna be like, "This is too overwhelming. You're a bunch of trolls. You're overwhelming me with your trolling."
Waiting for that piercing. Oh my god, I'm waiting for that piercing. I'm so excited. You're not in a military family. You don't.
That's right. She said when she gets down to 499, she's gonna do a piercing, another piercing, and we're gonna get to maybe see it. She's maybe gonna vlog it. I don't know. We'll see. That is exciting. It is fun when people get new piercings. I haven't had one since the nose. That one hurt like a mother brother.
Don't understand. You're correct. I don't understand. I honestly never said I did understand. I'm just saying.
I've had tattoos that since then though. Do those count? I feel like tattoos are not going to be on Amberlynn's plate. My tattoo on the bottom of my foot hurt worse than this. That's probably the most painful thing that I've had. I thought about like some body mod type stuff, and then like since I've had that tattoo on the bottom of my foot, I'm like, I don't know if I can do more pain than that. We ate too much corn. We're wild and dehusked. I believe it. I believe it. Do you have a loud self critic in your head, or do you speak to yourself as your best friend? Do you say things to yourself, read your mistakes that you would never say to a person making the same mistake? Yes. Yes. Are you asking me those things? Because my answer is like yes to all those things. Minnows after husk. Yes, you guys. Just wondering if that would hold back your creativity, a fear of mistake or of it not being good enough. Yes. Yes. You were right. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is that? And then like you pulled it back in. You're absolutely right, Sassy. So this is one thing that I have done with my previous novel, and it's helping now with the one that I'm working on. It's a trilogy, and I'm not gonna like release the first one until I finish the third. Don't worry about it. But my best friend has this mom who is like amazing, right? Like my mom is amazing. My mom is amazing. And I don't want to say like any mom is more amazing than any other mom. But my best friend's mom is like one of those people who like you tell her about her like any idea. It does not matter how shit the idea is. And she's like, oh my God, tell me more. Like, let me get excited with you. And she's like one of those. And I have actually like before sat down and actually turned on a recording and out loud told the story of the scene that I wanted to write next as if I was telling my best friend's mom, because it was just like it was a way to like get the words out, because I knew that I couldn't like say it wrong to my best friend's mom, if that makes sense. So yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, same thing, Leah. I thought Sassy Cat was just calling people out to inspire a group reaction of personal crisis. I was like, yes, yes, yes. But yes. Buddy Burrow says if you find another minnow in the cornfield, to identify yourself. But yeah, did they just look through the internet and find my identity? Exactly. Exactly. It was one of those. Oh, thank you, baby poodle. Yeah, it was just, because she's that kind of person, so if you have somebody like that in your life that you can like visualize, and I really did like visualize it. Like I was sitting there and I was just like, okay, I'm going to tell my best friend's mom what's happening in the scene. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's cognitive impairment. It's unhealthy to live with an unhealthy critic. Ooh, it's abusive actually to yourself. I think you're right. Yeah. And those thoughts are worth examining and rectifying. Dang it. You guys are bringing up stuff that I'm going to have to like talk about with my therapist next week. This is good though. It's good. Flashlight attack in the cornfield. Yes, I'm down, especially in this nice weather. Heck yeah. Yeah, I love it. Like Leo's reacting like, yeah. Yes. Yes. Sounds accurate. That sounds very accurate. No, officer, she just walked up to me and started oping. Pammy. Pammy. We just need to deal with the unhealthy critic and get it to go away. We don't need to beat ourselves up for having it to start out. You guys, we are getting silly. Okay, we gotta hurry up so that we're actually talking about Amberlynn when Simultaneous catches back up to us. Okay. No, don't be sorry, Sassy Cat. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You're oping at it. Perfect. Perfect.
Like, I know how hard it is to be away from family.
You know, she said that, and I feel like it sounded disingenuous, but I actually believe her because she has had like some ups and downs with her family, especially lately. Especially lately. And I feel like she like reconnected to her mom and then like they didn't like really fully connect. And it's just um yeah, I wish everybody could have like a relationship with their mom like I have with my not like the same really but you know what I'm saying? Like my mom is like literally one of my best friends. And it makes me sad when I see like Amberlynn like not have that relationship with her mom.
What piercing are you getting? I want it to be a surprise. Like, it's nothing crazy. Like, you guys aren't going to be like, whoa.
Belly button.
But I kind of want it to be a
eyebrow.
surprise because I want it to be like a vlog moment where I'm just like, revealing my new piercing, you know, something stupid like that and like clickbait.
Snake eyes on the tongue.
It's okay. I think I'm going to keep it a surprise because I for real am getting this piercing. Like, there's no doubt about it. Amberlynn, do you wear sunscreen daily to prevent early aging and drastically lower the risk of skin cancers? No, I can't remember the last time I used sunscreen. That's how I said.
She doesn't go outside, guys. Like if you go outside, absolutely you should be wearing sunscreen, especially if she has a very light complexion. But yeah, no way. Sabatini's caught up with no. Sabatinius, you're here? Oh my god. It's been so long. And now you're watching us at actual speed. Yeah, if it's something that she's gonna like surprise us with, but like she's gonna actually show us in a vlog, it's gotta be something like that. I was just kidding about like snake eyes on the tongue. That would be like funny though. She wouldn't be able to talk for like a week though. Sassy, that's great advice. Yes. I've actually come a long way and totally in that regard to totally agree with you. Awesome. And no, yes, it has been 84 years. Dang it. ALR doesn't use sunscreen because it slows down weight loss. She doesn't go outside. I think that's why she doesn't use it. Amberlynn doesn't miss a relationship like yours with her mom because she has no idea what it is. Maybe she doesn't understand it and can't. Amberlynn's relationship are different with people than with people who can empathize. I wish that she did have a mom like my mom. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know that she doesn't miss having that relationship with her mom, but like I wish she did. I wish it for her. Don't drop a fancy necklace in the water. Yeah, you don't need to use sunscreen if you never use the sun. Exactly. Exactly.
That is. Literally, it's been years. Amber, what should I eat today? Sushi.
She always says sushi.
Queens. It's nice to have another one of you guys. Can we get another book? What do you mean, another book? If you do an open chat, I would recommend.
Like, if you're not going to give us more chapters from Hello, Darling, which please don't. Please don't. We need another book. Also, there was a second book. That one was worse than the first. Just saying.
I'm doing it around noonish your time, so people
can't remember it. But
work that way doesn't get.
Can't remember the name, but it was worse.
Ooh, Bree, do you want to be my manager? You could be my manager and tell me what to do because that's actually really smart. I actually wouldn't have thought of doing that. I love that.
There's lots of people who hire social media
hi,
managers.
how are you? Hi, Amber. This is the first channel I've ever joined. Oh, I actually feel honored. Thank you so much. Her brother was in prison. She knows what it's like to be away from family. Yeah, he was. And so were both of my parents in and out. And I was in foster care and all that. So I definitely relate. So that's why I was like, my heart goes out to you for sure. But I don't know. I'm not in a military family. So I don't know, like, I don't know exactly how you feel. Like, no one knows exactly how someone else feels. But I can definitely relate to you.
Right.
And I just appreciate you, you sharing that. Like, when you guys are super open in my chat and like share like your.
See in the chat, sun is vitamin D and important, y'all. Yeah, but Amberlynn did have low vitamin D and was suggested by a doctor to take vitamin D. The sun is not evil, guys. It is okay to go outside. It's good to go outside. It's just Amberlynn doesn't go outside. I mean, besides that 40 minutes of walking that she pretend does every day. So bad that she had a prescription and couldn't take the over-the-counter kind. Oh, I didn't realize she couldn't take the over-the-counter kind. Yeah, the sun is gross. Absolutely. It's gross. Hiss. You sound like my wife. I love it. I love it. My wife is like that. Like, no. It's only okay to go outside if you scream at the sun. She could. She just said that she couldn't because they're different. Oh, okay. I feel like they were probably just the same, right? Just like some nature-made vitamin D vitamins. I love it, Lefty. I love it. I don't know where I sit on the nature or nurture argument. I lean towards it depending on the personality disorders present. Yeah. I feel like that's why there is a debate though, is because it's some of both. My vitamin D was dangerously low and she could have taken OTC, but she didn't want to take it every day probably. Oh, yeah. It's like instead of having to take 4 a day, you only take 1 or whatever, something like that. The sun does need to be taken down a bag. It really does think it's all that. And a bag of chips. They were just different milligrams, but yeah, okay. Ooh. Okay, so you can get a weekly or monthly prescription, or you can just take a daily dose over the counter. Gotta be at least a combination. Amberlynn could be a very different person if she was raised with different circumstances. I agree. The sun can fight me. I bet you would win too, Bunny. With the amount of food that she eats, surely she'd eat something fortified. Oh, is she desperately low on all vitamins? Because she's not eating quality food. She's eating quantity food. She's not eating quality food. It's somehow really good with my vitamin D levels. My doctor jokes that it's because I grew up in SoCal, sun in the veins. Nice. Hey, it works for you. I got melanin, baby. Never had a sunburn in my life. Fight me, sun. Nice. I love the sun, but worship the moon. Hey, the moon is beautiful. So, I mean, I try not to look at the sun. I bet it's probably beautiful too, but like I get more looks in on the moon. I do love the moon. I actually used to be in a coven that was called Sisters of the Moon Coven. Yeah, I was way low and they prescribed me a huge vitamin D dose to take weekly for 6 weeks. Ooh. Oof. I know for dogs sometimes they give them a jab for that too. The moon is the best. Got to maintain my glow in the dark aesthetic. Yeah. Samesies. I got that. Yep. And pasty white like breakfast gravy. It's a betrayal because I love the sunshine, but it doesn't love me. Aw. That's why you need that sunscreen. You are somebody who needs that sunscreen. I enjoy the sunshine sometimes. Um, I lived in Florida, like walking distance from the beach. Not a fan for myself. That doesn't mean that I don't like you. You guys go have your beach days and you appreciate your beach days, but it's like white gravy. That's what breakfast gravy is. It's not gray. It's like white. Yes, 100 SPF every 20 minutes. I love it. I love it. Just said the anti-sun brigade. You know what? Like actually I think we're good at we're a lot of times we're good at seeing in the dark too. If we're like nocturnal people, we just see in the dark. It's okay. Sassy Cat's happy with both. Yeah, it's just gravy. It goes on biscuits. Country fried steak. Yes, it also goes on country fried steak. I used to love me some biscuits and gravy. It is usually made with meat. You can make it without meat. It's usually made with sausage, but I've gotten it like vegetarian biscuits and gravy too. Okay. Bunny Moro's gonna soak up the sun for all of us pasties. Thank you. Thank you, Bunny Moro. My sister is Lebanese. Growing up in Southeast Missouri and Northwest Arizona was really hard. Oh, I bet. I bet. Yep. Like I said, I'm from the Midwest, so I had somebody ask me like a while back that they were considering like going to school where I went to school, and they were like, "Hey, like my son is mixed. Like, would he be like okay to go to school there?" And like I was kind of like surprised by that question, but like I understand it because of like where I live. Luckily, where I went to school is a very um liberal, like progressive area. But yeah. Oh, Arkansas. Did I say Arizona? I'm sorry. Arkansas. 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 This this is really redneck. But it's I I also really like areas of Arkansas too. So like again, I, like there's things to like love and hate about the Midwest. Yes, you the best, bunny. We don't need to become lobsters. I you say 5 minutes of sun and we glow a different color. I have gotten sunburned in less than 10 minutes before. It has happened to me when it's like really bright out. Yep. Sassy told us oh both with the LTH. Okay, see this is where I live. I live in the Midwest. We say both. Just stand behind me. The sun won't hurt me. I'll just get a tan. All right. Buddy Moro will shield us. This is Kansas. Why is this not Arkansas? Yes, exactly. I do call it Arkansas sometimes. You will have to drag me from the server room kicking and screaming. I love it. What do you mean Arkansas? Exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They lay out in Tahoe. No. No. I would be lobster red. Oh. You honestly don't hear both when she says it. I think that it means that I say it the same. Yeah. We say both instead of both. Yeah, we put an L. There's let me think. Oh, um, the first president of the United States, if you're from the Midwest, is Washington. And a 25-cent piece is a quarter. That's more of the ones that we say. I just use both garlic powders and salt on my salmon. Salmon. No, we don't say salmon. We do say salmon. I went to Tahoe when I was a kid and literally someone thought I was with the wrong family. Oh my god. You know when you're in the Midwest when ALR's words sound normal. Hey now. Hey now. Okay, like a shopping bag? I say shopping bag. Like I don't say bag. I think that is like a California slang thing, isn't it? I say bag. Like a shopping bag. Or a paper bag. Or a plastic bag. Leah says bag. I don't know. I think I say bag. Oh, do I put an H in it? I say bag. I might. I might. My aunt is from Missouri and she says bag. Bag. I have heard people say, now again, people are going to be like, oh, okay, wait. Closer to Minnesota, it's bag. Now, is your aunt from Missouri or Missouri? I say Missouri, but I also know people who say Missouri. Bag, unless I'm being silly, and then it's bag. Oh my gosh, you guys are silly. You guys are silly. Okay, Amberlynn. I think we've got like, oh my gosh, you guys were in the 10-minute stretch. I think somebody was accurate when they said this last 15 minutes is going to take us an hour. I think you were not wrong. I think you were underestimating. I say bag, but Washington, but lived in Washington, so no Washingtons in this house. Okay. She's from Nebraska. Missouri is wrong. That's such a Kansas City thing to say. Or Joplin, Missouri. Silly center crew. It depends on where you live in Missouri, right? You're a Missourian. So it's based on the Missouri Indians, right? I always say Missouri because I thought that it was based on the Missouri Indians. But the more that I learn about our First Nations, American Indians, the more that I realize that we have all like freaking mispronounced all of their tribe names to begin with. So who knows what's freaking closer to the original tribe name anyway? Right? I need to do my wash. My laundry is so bad. Yes. Yes, that's true. That's true. Midwest there's like very different accents. And then it's like certain words will like overlap in certain places. Yeah. Iowa. Iowa? Is Iowa, right? Iowa? No way. No way. No, okay, that's like Missouri. Is that what Missouri and Iowa are just like mispronunciations? I hope so. I hope so.
Something you're going through, like I appreciate that so much. Like that.
I hope so.
Feel kind of safe in this environment, if you will. I literally said sushi the same time you did. So predictable. I'm sorry, Lucy. I mean, that's the answer every time. Sushi.
Sushi, which I think is hilarious because then when people are like, "Oh, so you like raw fish?" She's like, "No, fish is disgusting. Raw fish is so gross. I don't want to eat any raw salmon." But like, girl, what do you think is in a California roll?
Thinking about having a salmon moment tonight. There's this restaurant.
Oh my god,
there's
timing
salmon and like grilled vegetables. I can't. I literally can't. It's so good.
I can't, guys. So the timing.
I might have to get that tonight. How many of us are there now? It'll always say the same name, so I'm curious how many Stream Queen strong we are. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's around like 150 something.
150 something? You guys, this is $8 a month. Okay, we're gonna say Netflix, YouTube takes what, like 3 out of the $8, right? Here, because I'm bad at doing math on the spot, but so like we're gonna say it's 150 members, and then she gets like $5 from each of those members. That's $750 a month just from freaking memberships, not counting super chats, not counting AdSense. What? 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 Ooh. Yeah. Buddy Morrow said, I can't say I'm Lakota. Well, you probably could say better than us what some of the tribe names are. I think that might come from the musical state fair. The Iowa. Okay. Or in Iowa, Cedar Rapids is apparently Crapids, according to my coworkers. There's a town like that where I live that we call it something else. Leah, it's my favorite joke to tell tourists. Oh, the Iowa. I owe way more than I could ever owe. So I think I'll move out to Idaho. Oh my god, that took me like I had to like read it aloud for it to make sense. That's good. That's good. Weed Spring instead of Reid Spring in Southeast Missouri. Yep, I'm familiar with that one. I explained to my husband how much ALR makes his okay. Oh, when I explained how much ALR makes, his face was stuck like, yeah, I know the face. It was like, what? People who pay her to type in her chats are ridiculous, in my opinion. Again, so I have a friend who does pay, and she gives quite a few of us like updates and stuff. And I think that that's part of what it is. It's like, it's not that she's just paying to chat. It's like she's paying to like be in the N Club. And it's, you know what? My friend of mine who pays, who keeps me updated, she also donates money to charity. She also is like a very kind person and puts like her money towards like really good causes. So it's not just like all of her disposable income goes to ALR or anything. But I do understand how it does seem a little bit ridiculous to people. So I get that. Fort Lost in the Woods, Missouri is Fort Leonard Wood. Yep. I'm familiar with that one. In school, we used to say, whose son instead of Branson? Oh, okay. That's also in Missouri. But I don't get the whose son Bran. Oh, like the son of Bran as opposed to whose son? Is Bran's son? I don't know. I might be missing it. Sometimes I just miss those things and I'm sorry. But yeah, at least $750 just from memberships per month. She's not going to tell us the exact figure because like she doesn't want us to know.
I think. I could be off. I know it's in the hundreds.
Okay, well that's less than 200. So you mean like multiple hundreds? Because I mean, like if it's multiple hundreds, wow.
An open live. Oh my god,
I do think that I'm seeing some weight loss in her face. Okay, maybe I'm just like wanting to see it and therefore I'm seeing it, but like I feel like this is like rounder, but like in a more defined way. You know what I'm saying? It's like the chin neck separation is like more defined and rounded. Sorry, that sounded really like overly critical the way that I said it, and I didn't mean it to sound that critical. I'm saying that I think that maybe her face is more defined now. Also, I think Amberlynn's really pretty. I think if you look at like older pictures of her, like when her face is more defined and stuff, like you can tell that she has really pretty features. And that's why when people are like, I don't understand like how she keeps getting girlfriends. Like, look at her. She's freaking gorgeous. Like, and she makes good money. So like, I get it. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I still get it, you know? Itowe, Missouri. Missouri is the word. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because so many girls had baby daddies but didn't know. Oh. Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay. And what? Wait. What in club though? The communication is all in front of us, isn't it? Is there some secret members live chat? No, but there are sometimes members only posts that she does in like the community tab that are members only. Um and then it is like you you could respond to people in the chat. So yeah, like there is that. Um that's where you went to school so we would crack jokes about the pregnancy rate. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I definitely think she's super pretty and she is losing. She lives with someone who has yet to see her bend, who is currently on a pedestal. She's on her best behavior and mirroring. Yes. I think so. I think she might not have wifey there right now, but I do think that you're right that she's like she hasn't really been alone. Like there's definitely somebody there right now and she's like kind of mirroring that type of behavior. Yeah. I wonder sometimes if her face is more defined because she's gaining weight in the right places or losing it in the right places. I agree, but I do think that this time I think she's losing. I don't think she's lying to us. I don't think she's lying to us. I think she really is losing weight. Now, whether or not that needs to be at the forefront of her channel is another issue, but
I'm certain that several trolls will pop in, but then again, people who cannot afford memberships and appreciate you will hopefully be there. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people who can't do the whole membership thing.
I'm really sorry, guys. My wife has literally texted me 12 times. I'm just gonna text her back really quick. Kissy face emoji and send. Sorry, guys. I knew if I did it while she was talking that it would like be less disruptive to you guys, but I wouldn't hear anything that she was saying, and then I would
who want to.
Sorry.
So I feel bad about it, and I just want to give other people an opportunity here and there to join in on the chat. I know there's gonna be so many trolls and so many haters. So
Buddy Morris said say hi from I will say hi from you guys when I talk to her after. I literally just like, hey, I'm streaming, like we'll be done in a little while, but I was like, hey. And I like sent her like
I said, if it gets overwhelming, I'm just gonna peace out. I'm sure the people who understand are the people who I'm doing the live for. That makes sense. Hi, just joined. Can't stay long though. Kind of late in the UK. How are you doing today? Hi, Em. I'm doing really good. So
that's a very good point. Leah said, I think if ALR could get back under 400 pounds, then she wouldn't get over 450. I think you're right. I think if she could get like lose over 100 pounds, then she would get like where she was at, like a manageable weight. But yeah, if she just keeps doing the yo-yoing thing. I should ask her which one of you guys is her favorite. Oh, she won't answer that. She won't answer that. Actually, I think she might. I have a couple guesses on who it might be, but there are two people who are here, and I can't say between the two because they might. I don't want to start fights in the chat.
So since it's kind of late, I hope you have a good night's sleep. I just joined because you deserve positive support. I'm so sick of seeing the reaction channels criticize you for the dumbest things. I really wish you all the best. Crystal, you're right. It's literally the dumbest things. Oh my God. So I haven't watched.
So I get that also that people are like, if they have like a lot of disposable income, they've been following her for a while and they're like, you know what? I just want to like show her my support. Like, I get that. There are channels that like, I throw them a couple bucks every month just because like I support what they do, you know, like I get that. For her, like for me and wifey, it's usually like really small channels that like I know that it's not their primary source of income, but it's like helping them out and like promoting this as like the thing that like me and wifey talk about is that it's like we want to support other people on this platform because we want to like promote YouTube and streaming as like for people to be able to like do that going forward, right? So for a lot of people it's like they don't necessarily have to take as full-time of a job if they are getting a little bit of side income from that. And we want to be able to like support that, right? Um, but like we don't necessarily support people who are making like $750 like on just that. You know what I'm saying? Like Amberlynn makes thousands every month. Thousands from this. So I don't feel the need to support her. But at the same time I understand people who do. So yes, she is the head minnow. The Well, the thing is, Captain Lefty, you might be one of them. And Samatanis might be another one. But you guys have been following me for like so long. Like I know that she would recognize you guys. Well, she wouldn't recognize your name here on YouTube, but she would recognize your name over on Twitch. Just saying. Just saying. Yes. Oh, she's texted back. She's texted back. Oh, she just said K. That's smiley face. She's not gonna say which one of you guys is her favorite. Yeah. She would. She's like so diplomatic like that. You guys can go ask her on Twitter if you want, but like, aw, you guys are so cute.
Watched a reaction channel in so long. I literally took the plunge. I took the plunge and I watched. Oh my god, it was today. Okay, I don't.
What did you watch?
It was today. I watched Life of a Free Spirit.
Okay.
Her video reacting to my weigh-in because I was like, what did she have to say about this? Because my weigh-in was like 5 minutes long and her video was like 17. So I was like, what is happening?
So she like couldn't. She's not gonna like watch one of our like 3 or 4 hour streams. It's fine. It's fine. I understand. Good. She took the plunge on a shorter one. And you know what? I think Life of a Free Spirit is usually pretty good. I think, yeah.
What is she saying? She literally was like, oh, she's not leaning on the counter like usual. And then I leaned on the counter for like 3 seconds and she's like, oh, she's leaning on the counter. And I'm over here just like, what is reaction channels come to?
Like she can lean on the counter
to at this point.
I get that like sometimes it feels like they're nitpicking and everything. Like the thing is that like we just like laugh about stuff a lot of time. And not even so much that we're like nitpicking, we're just like laughing and like having a good chuckle about it. Like it's it's like we were saying previously with when she did like we went on a little field trip during the one live stream and she's like, I'm gonna weigh myself. And she did, and it was like there was like a little click before that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that she actually did like zero out the scale with like a weight on it or anything. But like we talked about how it's a possibility how you could have done that, But like that's what reaction channels are. Is we're just having a good time. Like I don't think anybody was like really mean spirited, but
I just don't understand. It's so weird.
I take that back. There are people who are really mean spirited. I feel like Life of a Free Spirit isn't usually mean spirited. There are times when she gets a little pissy. Amberlynn has said some really kind of like horrible things about her and like she clapped back. Like I get it. But I think a lot of reaction channels just like have genuine concern for her. And the thing is that like she has some funny content. She has some really funny content that like we really do enjoy. It's just sometimes this like wrapped up in this package of like, girl, what is you doing?
Oh, I love you too, Freely. You're so sweet.
Yes, exactly. She's the CEO of nitpicking.
Yes. Hoops are my favorite earring, my most favorite earring. But my favorite earring to collect are like plastic, what are they called? They're called like pop earrings. And like, oh, I'll have to show you guys. I'll definitely have to show you guys.
See, I don't like plastic earrings. And I think that is like one of the things that she and I have like differences in ear. I will wear some like non-metal earrings. Okay, I don't have them here. I had I have bumblebee earrings that I like to wear. I like to wear hoops and stuff like that, but I don't like to wear plastic stuff in my ear because it just like feels like, I don't know, it just feels like clutter. If that makes sense. Which is weird.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. At first I was like, oh my god, what is that? But duh, I'm obsessed with her TikToks. Oh my god, they're so satisfying to watch. I'm so happy you've made some really positive, sustainable, and healthy changes. It's amazing to see you reaching your goals. I hope you keep thriving. Thank you, Abby. I hope so too. And oh my god, you're gorge. You are gorge. I think you've got very good at responding to trolls. I told you a while ago, but you have every right to not read something you don't want to read. They can get over it. Very true. I think the supporters that will be here will outnumber the trolls. Plus, in the end, she'll probably make some extra money
I
via super chats because people love.
I agree with her about like that you don't need to read any of the freaking super chats or anything that are rude or anything. Now, if it's like a $50 super chat, I would maybe like at least acknowledge it, even if it's something that's rude. But like you don't even need to do that. If it's rude, you don't even freaking need to do that. Okay? I completely agree with whoever's like ignore the rude ass super chats. I haven't seen them. I haven't pulled them up on this. Sometimes we do like the apathetic facts, but or the bottle reviews where she like shortens it down and shows us the chat. I'm not even watching the chat on this. I do agree that you don't need to like respond to every single comment. I love responding to y'all's comments. Don't get me wrong, but I get it. She gets some hate comments, and a lot of the super chats are hate comments because they're people who don't want to pay the $8. I've explained this before, but I'm just going to explain it really, really quickly. If you don't pay the $8 to join Stream Queens, you can still super chat to have your message show up. So a lot of times those $2 super chats and the $5 super chats are people who are not members, but they want to just pay to have their message show up in the chat. She has no obligation to read those. So, I mean, I agree with that person.
Pain to put her down. I mean, ain't that the truth? I literally always lean on counters. Standing up straight makes me fall apart because I'm so tall. Oh my god, you're tall. How tall are you? Wait, how tall do you guys think I am? Okay, first Lucy, you need to answer because now I'm curious. How tall are you? But I want to see if you guys can guess how tall I am because I've heard some things about my height where I'm just like, no, not even close.
She's like 5'2", 5'3", right?
Channels. Yes, they literally nitpick about literally everything. I'm just like, what is happening? These reaction channels are just bullies who peaked in high school and still need to kick others down. Ridiculous. Yes. Okay, so we have a. Oh wow, you're 5'10".
Bye, Emma Rose. Thank you for coming by.
A 5'2", a 5'6", a 5'4", a 5'2", a 5'5". So I'm actually 5'3". It's a 5'2.5" moment, but we're gonna say 5'2".
Oh my god, I was exactly right. It was exactly right. I was like, I think you're like 5'2", 5'3". That was just like based like on when I see you like walk through doorways and like standing next to countertops and stuff. That was solely what that was based off of. But like, I'm so like, I was right. Wow.
I remember I said that to someone in a message one time and they were shook because they were like, oh my god, I thought you were 5'8". And I'm over here just like, 5'8". You guys, remember how I just hit the table? Look at that. It's like welting. I told you I hit it hard. Oh my god. It like burned.
Oh my god, she did. She did get that. She got like the corner of it is what it looked like where it like broke the skin. Oof. Oof. That did look ouchies. Oh, thank you, Emma Rose. Yes, if you feel so inclined, you can hit that like and subscribe button, but only if you feel so inclined. It's what she chooses to ignore and doesn't, like reading all of the negative comments about Becky, but not the ones about her, etc. Yes, yes, that is when I get irritated with her. Like she's like, "Oh, I'm not going to read these negative comments," but like I am going to read these negative comments that I like have like a response ready for, or yeah. Oh. Yeah, apparently I'm psychic. No.
Any reaction channels because they take things you say and do it out of context. I think you should do a live stream of reacting to the reaction channels. I've done that before, but
she should.
I don't know. It just called.
No, she always gets really upset and like quits pretty quickly. Like the one she did. Okay, not a reaction channel, but do you remember when somebody was like, "Oh, bring up Obese to Beast's video about you," and she played it for like 5 minutes, and then like I don't even know if it was 5 minutes now that I'm thinking about it. It was pretty quick, and she was just like, "Boom." Like, oh, well, and had to retort to it. It's just like, girl.
I feel like.
Girl.
It's a hard one. Oh, wow. Love, you're 5'11"? Dang.
My wife is 6 feet tall. I am 5'10". You see us standing next to each other. It looks like one of us is like 5'6" and the other one's 5'8". We are actually very tall.
Amber, we will completely get it in case you feel uncomfortable and want to leave during the open live. Do not mention it. Like, do not mention it. Yeah, I get that. Hey, Amber, love you. Glad to see you in a good mood today. Give Twink a pat for me. Aw, of course I will.
I agree with that person who's like...
My friends is 4'10", I literally tower over her. Oh my gosh, you're like a whole foot taller than she is. See, with me, funny. I'm the shortest. I'm the short friend. Like, I'm the shortest of, like, any friend group I've ever really been in, for the most part. But I don't feel like 5'3" short. That's the thing. I don't feel like it's short until someone's like... Oh.
I think for women, like, 5'6" is, like, average. So you're just, like a couple of inches below average, which is still, like, in that normal... Like, you're in the 6 inches of normal range. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that 5'3" is short. I feel like she's a little bit on the short side of average.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you're short. And I'm just like, I didn't really know that, but thanks. I don't know. It's like one of them. Have you ever tried Seton? It's a vegan alternative to chicken and made by kneading wheat flour with water to develop a massive gluten protein.
I
I
have
have never heard of that
heard of
before.
this.
I love the positive vibes lately. Thank you,
I have
Tiffany.
heard of this. It sounded like more work than I wanted to do, but like it did sound interesting that it's the the wheat gluten like basically is like becomes like the fiber of like the meatiness to it. I don't know. You guys have seen me and my mom eat like fake meat. So I mean, I'm down with the fake meat, but it seems like a lot of work. That's all.
Do you need mods for the open live? Pick people you totally trust. All right, you know what? I'm about to do that right now. I'm going to trust you right here. I'm going to trust you right here. This is weird. I've never done the whole moderator thing. So I'm trusting you guys. Whoever I choose, I'm trusting you. And I'm kind of nervous.
She's making
I don't
mods,
trust people very often,
guys.
so. You're the best, Amber. Don't listen to all the haters. Love from... I don't do geography. Geneva? Oh, no. Oh, my God. You guys can call me dumb.
It's not very tasty.
I wasn't
Oh,
taught
okay.
some of this stuff, okay? Either way, I love you, and thanks for watching. Oh, my God. I probably pronounced that so wrong.
Oh, thank you, Sophie King. Hi.
Dead. Oh, of course. I want you as a moderator. Okay, I chose three moderators. We're going to stop for now.
It's feet from now on. We're calling fake meat feet. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. You pulled the Magician, King of Swords, and Four of Wands. Okay. So you're starting some type of new intellectual quest? Interesting. It sounds like there's going to be a favorable outcome as far as stability goes. So that's good. Hello, Ashley. Amber also used info about other people around her as content. Yeah. She never shared too much about her. She shared too much about other people and not even their relationships. Exactly. Exactly. Like you can talk about your relationship without like outing the person that's in the relationship. Oh, thank you. I'm Savage Minnow, aka Ophelia Hartwig. I'm glad you like me. Welcome. Welcome, Sophie King. It was about me. Interesting. Okay, thank you. Okay. I like it. I like it. Okay. I can see how that again, I'm not going to like give details about my personal life, but I can definitely see how that could relate and I like that stability aspect of it. I like that. Oh, I don't typically cover foodie beauty just because I feel like foodie beauty and I would like not get along as far as like if we had to like go on like a road trip somewhere together, like there would be like a cat fight in the car. Whereas me and Amberlynn, like I would like laugh a lot and I would like do a lot of face palming, but like we would get out of that car on the other end just both laughing and giggling. Like to be fair. To be fair. We can tell that no one is around because she can't even talk about things she's doing um out and about, etc. Then wants to act like she's a socialite, but now because no one wants to be on video, we don't see. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like she maybe does have some people around, but it's like you were saying, it's like one or two people. Yeah. Would you ever do a tarot stream? I used to do tarot streams back in the day, but it is, like you said, it's very, very draining. And I think at this point, probably it wouldn't work on this channel, but I would maybe consider going back to that at some point in the future. I am in my 30s, if that is the question. You would probably quit the stream 5 minutes from rage with Foodie Beauty. You know what? You are not wrong, Captain. I have seen some of her live streams and I can't even watch them all the way through, like let alone like do a reaction to them. Yeah, I would get really upset. They're talking about one owns experiences without having to name people. Yeah, exactly. You can, and you guys have heard me do that um many times before. I would not say that this channel is pro or against Amber. We just talk about Amber. Um, Again, I think that she has a lot of issues, a lot of things she needs to work on. But I do recognize when she's like making baby steps, and I like to promote that. So, uh, I'm not available. No. uh, I'm sorry that you find her boring, but that's yep. I'm married. See, see the ring? Yeah, very happily married. Yeah, I do need to get some more mods, but Simultaneous, would you be interested in taking care of that? Would you be interested in joining my mod squad? I probably won't do it right now. But I actually have a wife, so yeah. But if you stay nice, you can stay. But if you get mean, I'm actually gonna take care of. Let's see, really quick while I'm over it. Um, Subitanius, you are now a mod, so if anything needs to be taken care of, I appreciate your help. But yeah, as long as people are nice, they can stay. Um, Sophie King, this is the last time that I'm going to mention that I am in a monogamous relationship with my wife. So uh, there shall be no stepping out on that. Sorry. Hate to disappoint you, but I'm happily married in a monogamous relationship. So, all right, back to Amberlynn.
Picketh me, Lucy. I did. Oh my god. You're not dumb. You had a disadvantage at life. Be proud of how far you've come. Thank you. I mean, that's so true. Unfortunately, some people do have disadvantages, and it's just unfortunate that I was one of them. But other people have had it far worse than I do. So I try to not do like a whole pity me situation, you know. But sometimes I get sad about it. Obviously, Geneva is in Switzerland. Am I saying it right? Because I've never I've never heard of it. So many people in the chat make me cackle. Yeah. Mhm. I'm so glad you chose some that will make the open live so much better. Yeah, I really hope so. I hope that you guys can keep up because I know sometimes open lives like move super, super fast.
Yeah.
But you guys, I've had a really
I'm
good
glad
live
she
stream. I
did
think I'm gonna
that.
get off now.
I'm glad she did
I don't
that.
know what this was. Like I've had a really I've been talking for too long.
Because
when is
you
the
guys
open
see what
live? I'm thinking
happens when I end up
tomorrow.
with no mods.
Once I plan a time, I'll post it on my I want to show you guys Twinkie though real quick, okay? So we're gonna flip this around here in a second. Once I know the time I want to do it, I will let you guys know, but I want you guys to see Twinkie. Wait, flip. Look at her. Why is she the cutest thing ever?
Oh, she is cute. Okay,
I'm gonna leave you guys with her.
Wait. Hold on. I gotta scooch out of the way. Because Twinkie's door. Because there's a Twinkie's door. How cute is she? All right. Yeah, go ahead, Subitanius. If you are still there, go ahead and drop it. Yep. Hi, Plain Cheeseburger. Hi, and welcome. We are actually just at the end here. We're just looking at an adorable little Twinkie store. All right. Thank you, Ashley. Okay. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. That's perfectly fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sabatania. Look how cute this little lemon loaf is. Isn't she so cute? Yes, goodbye, Sofa. We hardly knew you and hardly wanted to. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for gracing us with your presence and now leaving. Yes. I think actually a timeout is better And then maybe if they learn their lesson, then oh, Lefty, Captain Lefty. Yes. That's I totally understand paying for that one. I would pay to put that one in the swear jar too. Oh, it is so cute. I was so caught off guard when I first heard ALR call Twinkie Twink. That's when I realized I was chronically online. Yeah, it is. It's just a shortening of her name. But yeah, some of us do hear that word and we're like, yeah, yes, yes. That's a very good point, Sassy. Yep. You're just chronically queer. Same, same. That is true, Sassy Cat. That is true. But it's just when it becomes disruptive that it's maybe time for a timeout. So, yep. It's very true though. Leah said, I'm not that, but also. But also, look how cute Twinkie Star is. That's very true. That's very true. Well, I am about to jump off here, guys. Is that a thing? I feel like that's a Midwest thing where we say I'm about to jump off. Like when you're on the phone, you've been talking to somebody for like 4 hours, like like 3 hours, 45 minutes or whatever. As I look up at the timer and realize that I've been on here for 3 hours and 45 minutes. Because we do say that here. We'll say, I'm going to jump off. And then I think about it and it's like, there's not like a physical thing that we're going to jump off of. I'm just going to let you go. I've heard that one too. I'm going to let you go. Yeah. And it's usually a let you. Like, is that a Midwestern thing when we say let you, about you, that you, as opposed to that you, about you? Jump off has a different meaning in your area. Ooh. That sounds like it might have a fun meaning. There's levels of goodbye, knee slapping too with whelp. Oh, well, I think I have not. I don't think I've seen that one like in person and like get-togethers around here, but I think I might have like heard reference to it. I reckon I might have seen that on a video, maybe. Let you. Yeah. Well, all right. Yeah. Captain Porkbeard, let you go is more of a, oh my God, we'll be doing this for a few more hot hours. We need to stop. We call that a Midwest goodbye. It takes about an hour and a half. Ours started about 2 minutes ago, the Midwest goodbye, by the way, if anybody is timing it. When I said the first thing about that I'm going to jump off, that's when the Midwest goodbye started. If something's about to jump off, it's about to be a party or a shakedown. Ooh, that does sound like it's about that sounds like a slightly more fun jump off. Alex is shook, does the whelp with the knee slap sometimes in videos. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've seen that, but that sounds awesome. We're going to talk for 30 minutes and smoke 3 more cigarettes before we actually leave. Yep. We say things are about to pop off. I think I've heard that one before around here. Like it's about to get lit. Like it's about to pop off. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of like the Midwest goodbye for like another 20 minutes, here's what I'm going to do. I love you guys. All of you guys. And you were so amazing and so awesome and super, super stellar people. I'm going to give a specific thank you. Okay, Leah's going to leave. Brush your teeth, wash your hair, have a sip of water, and put cleaner in your toilet, even if you don't scrub it. Ooh, that's so good. That's good. I love it. Thank you so much for stopping by, Leah. Thank you, all of you. And a special thank you to all of my financial supporters. You guys legit keep this channel running. I could not do it without you guys. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. You're on here, Subitanius. Elizabeth 1933, Peapot Fairy, the Cora Sinclair, my lovely Savage Mama, and TikTok Bunny. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see some of you guys tomorrow morning. If I don't see you then, I will see you next time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. Seriously.